Ba 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 ba. Gelo! 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 Ba 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 ba. Oh my god, hi! Hi Nate, hi Shoy! Gelo! Gelo Day! Gelo Modi! Gelo Moli! Gela! Hi! Hi! Gelo! I miss you guys! Gelo! Hi! Hello, 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 hello! Hi, you beautiful man. Hi! Hi, Slan! Hello! Hi! 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 Hello! I can't believe I'm back! Ah! Sorry, I am very happy! Can you tell? I am so happy to be back home! Ah! Sorry. Wow, I love feeling the warmth of the bed and the warmth of my floppers and just exist. Yeah, yeah. I should not scream. I should not scream. I really love you. Ah! Oh my God, no, we're starting like this. Oh snap, guys. I was like on vacation. While my mods were like uploading my CPR song, and then people were like noticing it and commenting about it and being like, "Oh, nice cover." So like I'm minding my business, and I come back, and next thing I know is everyone is like talking about my CPR cover. Oh my God, Belly, nice CPR cover, and I'm like, huh, what, huh? Hi, Yellow. Yes, the CPR cover. It's on YouTube. Also, thank you. Also, hi, welcome. Cuddly darling. Hi, welcome. Hi, you welcome. Oh, today we're gonna see a lot of new faces, I think, because of the CPR cover. How have you guys been? Hi. I miss you guys. Gelu. I have so many good news. I have so much stuff to share. I listen to every day. Every day? Damn. I didn't expect it to be that good. I mean, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like it. What the hell? Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to be back home. Ah, la 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 la. Ah, la 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 la. Real detached. I was. I didn't expect people to like my CPR cover. I mean, I'm glad. Thank you. But what the hell? I mean, hey, you know what? We can like start the stream by listening to it. Let's listen to my own song, because I already forgot how it sounds like, you know? In a good mood. I can't take it seriously. This is a song cover for those who are not aware of it, but hi. I can't take it seriously, man. This is like cock and ball torture. No, but how are you guys doing? Well, I want to listen to you guys first, and then I'm going to share all my stuff that happened, because you come first, and then I come second. So let me know what you guys have, like, how long has it been? What have you guys been up to? It's already the 3rd of June! What? Wait, it's already the 3rd of June? Okay. Greetings and welcome back, Fräulein Belly. Have you enjoyed your plane trip to Dokomi in Germany? That was awesome. I'll talk about everything that happened in Germany very soon, because a lot of things happened for like just 2 days, honestly, and I've been so overwhelmed. Hi, Muted! What the heck? What's happening? Hi, people were talking about my CPR cover, so I'm playing it right now. Oh, wait a moment, Clyde. I was asking you guys how you doing to share what happened. what you guys have been up to before I start with my own yap about Dokomi. So you guys are the star right now. I'm like handing you the microphone. Imagine like I have a microphone in my hand and I'm like handing it, you know, to you and being like, talk right now. Surviving night shift. There's a lot of friends that are like handling night shifts in here. A lot of night shift workers. I'm proud of you guys. It's so good. Oh my God, Codlin, no. But thank you. You cute, I'm gonna pass out. No. I am just very hyper. Oh yeah, reverb, shit. There you go, thank you. I forgot. I always forget to remove the reverb when I start the stream, so I always need someone to remind me. For me, I got requested and paid to work on Minecraft. I thought it said Microsoft, I don't know why. Content for the official marketplace. I've been making textures. Ooh, I'm proud of you. Been enjoying myself. Glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you too. Wee, beep, 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 beep. Oh my goodness. Okay, can I skip this part, chat? Okay, whatever. I'll just leave it. But anyway, where can I find the cover? Oh, it's on Spotify and YouTube, honestly. Yeah. Okay. That was
2 lovers.
Pools, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Never listened to this far. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay, what the heck? Okay, let me play normal music now. Hi. Okay. Why is there ice cream in your ears? Cause I'm a sweet caracal. I am made of sweetness. So I have like whipped cream in my ears, right? And then I have like rock candy on the shoes, and then I have like waffle stockings. So they're all edible. I'm all edible and sweet. I couldn't find it on Spotify. So weird. Have you tried the CPR and just Valleyful? I think that's it. Why changing this? It finished! It finished, but I can play another song of mine if you want off Spotify. I need to upload more music. I forgot. I'm gonna be uploading the rest of the song covers that I've done on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, sorry, I mean Spotify, because they're already on YouTube. Go check my YouTube. Go check my YouTube. But, okay, do we start with the story time? Your CPR is a banger. Wait, people are actually liking it. I can't believe it. I did it for the meme. Listen, Chad. I made the song cover. I made the song cover because it was supposed to be a meme for my Donathon, and people actually like it. I'm shocked about it, but I'm glad you guys like it. Like, genuinely. Thank you. You guys are sweet. I have a new song cover coming in soon. And speaking of, before I share what happened at Dokomi, actually, I don't know if I should share it now or later. Let me think about it. Okay, I'll share it now. Chat! I have a new model debut coming on the 20th! So on the 20th of this month... Oh, my model died. Oh. So on the 20th of this month, I will be debuting my new model. I will be having new overlays. I will be having lots of new stuff. So the Doji Shin, aka the spicy artworks, will be released on the funny side, where you can find the stuff with like a funny code. We will also have a new song cover. We will also have a new starting soon, and another thing. I will be on Twitch front page for the first time ever. I will be on Twitch front page. I will be on the front page. Maybe I should share the code after, though. I will probably do it on the Discord or something. I don't know. But I will be on Twitch front page. I will be on Twitch front page. Oh, my phone fell. Whoopsie. My bad. Here. I'll be on Twitch front page. So I will be having the new model and everything. Guys, the new model looks so cute and awesome. It's not going to replace my current one, let me tell you. It's a cute model. It's a cute model. Is Twitch front page, homepage? Yes. Basically, yeah. So don't be scared if you guys are gonna see like 1,000 views. They're usually like just embed on Twitch front page. So there's that. There's also gonna be new merch. I got new merch. So you guys will get new merch. Cool merch. Yeah! I'm very excited about that. Didn't you say you didn't care about... Well, I did say it, that at first, I thought about making it just, like, small. But, like, I can't do things on a small scale. I always have to go big. I can't help it. So I am going big. So I'm going big, and I got new stuff, and I'm excited. So I'm really excited about that. Please give me a break. No! You shall keep getting more merch. But here's the positive thing. They're always gonna be there, so like you're not in a rush to buy it. You know, you can buy it anytime. But there will be like keychains, standees, shirt, and jet tags, and all, and stickers, and all the cool stuff. So I hope you guys will look forward to that. So that was the news. So don't forget 20th new model. 20th. You're already so cute. What will happen with it? Guys, the new model will be even cuter. You guys are not ready. Let me tell you, it's going to be the cutest model you've seen. It will be the, like, you know, no shade to others. I love everyone. There's so many cute models out there, but like my model is genuinely so cute. Like you will die of cuteness. It's that cute, okay? And it also has like some cool interactions that we don't have currently, which makes me like excited. It makes me happy. I will not spoil, but you guys will like it. Hi Yuki! Hi! Hi Yuki! Guys, I miss Yuki so much. Oh, hi Bertha! Guys, so many of my friends are showing up today. Hi. When are we bringing the OG model? Hell no. We're gonna get diabetes. Yes. Song request? Okay, wait. Damn, I just came back and we're already getting a song request. Spotify web player. You suck. Whatever. Spotify can't play this right now. Why? Is it... Hello? Hello? Hibachi not para teriyaki? Does it work? Oh, there you go. Oh, banger song. Who requested this? You're based. Oh, you, Slam Dog. Hi, thank you.
I accidentally pulled an all-nighter. It's past 4 a.m. now. Crying face emoji. Crying
Thank
face
you so
emoji.
much for the 18
crying
months.
face emoji.
Whoa, good freaking luck with your all-nighter. Good morning to you, though. Good freaking morning. Good morning, good morning. By the way, guys, wish Yuki a happy birthday right now. Yuki! Thank you for the 2 years! Wish a happy birthday to Yuki right now, chat. Right now. She's so cute and hot. Valley, I'm a guy with a dumpy and unironically make ass clapping sounds when I walk. It's really embarrassing. Oh no, my steak is too juicy. My lobster is too buttery. Oh no. Bro, my cheeks are getting smaller because I'm losing so much weight. I'm so sad. I've literally lost so much weight that I'm losing dumpy, bro. My dumpy used to be so big and plumpy. Anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Yuki. Happy birthday to you. Welcome to the life of a gym girl. Guys, gym... Pros, you feel energetic and happy. Cons, you lose boobies and ass. Pros, you're gonna get the ass back anyway because it's muscle. Cons, you're not gonna get the boobies back because they're only fat. But you're gonna get pectors, you know, like the pumpy chest. At least there's that. Thank you. Bye 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 bye. Sorry. Sin! Thank you so Sorry. I hyperventilated for... I can't breathe. What the fuck? I'm so sorry for screaming. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. What the guys? Okay, but if you were in my place, you would scream too. Hello, Sin, thank you. I feel lightheaded. Thank you so much for the 200 gifts and subs. I'm gonna cry. Gulp. Thank you. What the fuck? Stop being nice to me. Stop it. Get some help. 200, yes, 200 gifted subs. That's why I was screaming, and it's so funny because like no one realized somehow. A lot of people were like, "Why are you screaming, bitch? Are you looking?" At least wait for the debut. Yeah, wait for the 20th. Hi, Blizzstorm. Hi. You want us to be mean to you? Yes, be mean to me. Be super mean to me, cause you guys are too nice to me. Anyway, oh, enjoy working. Take care, Slandong. Also, today I am chugging, not gamer subs. I am actually chugging protein whey. Fuck, and I hate it. These days of being a Dokomi, I skimped on my macros. So, okay, I guess we can finally share what happened at Dokomi chat. Are you ready to listen? Okay, so first things first, I have to leave the house, right? I have to leave the house. My mom already didn't want me to leave the house with a fancy hat. The same hat that like I tweeted about on Twitter that I like made an outfit with. My mom didn't want me to leave with that hat because it was like 11 p.m. right? Leave the house. First step of a VTuber. I had to leave the house. Do you guys want to know something funny, by the way? You know how like they say that VTubers are allergic to touch grass? I actually am allergic to the sun, not the grass. I love the grass. I fucking hate the sun though. You'll catch me wearing like SPF 50 plus because I don't want to tan at all. I want to be pale as fuck. I want to be pale as fuck. You nailed the outfit. Thank you. Hi Surf. Hello. And so, you know, and I have to leave the house at like 11 p.m. because... Actually, I left at 9. I had to leave at 9 because I had the flight the next day at like 6 a.m. And my mom had work and she couldn't like, you know, wouldn't be able to like take me in the morning. So I had to, you know, stay at the airport overnight, which, oh my God, what a fucking nightmare. But anyway, let me tell you. So as I'm heading there, my mom is like, don't dress too flashy. Don't get into the eye of people. You're gonna be in the train with like weird people and strangers, and I don't want you to be in danger. So I was like, okay, mom, I'm gonna hide the hat so I don't wear the fancy hat that you guys saw on Twitter, right? So I start. She drops me at the train station, and I start taking trains. I already get 2 motherfuckers approaching me. I respectfully ignore them and I stare at the floor and I'm like, you know how like you used to be in class and the teacher would be like calling people to like, you know, give them like an exam or whatever, be like, yo Valley, come here, I'm gonna like ask you some questions, like give you a mark, right? And you would just like stare at the floor, pretend that you do not exist, hoping that like the teacher would not pick, like, you know, call you. That's exactly what happened. So I was like just staring at the floor. I'm just like, oh, the music is very fitting too. Thankfully they walk away, right? And then I encounter like this group of girlies who are like just coming back from like a restaurant or something. So I just like, I don't know, we start talking and they're all like really cool and really nice, and we all get like on the train together. Hi Kami. We all get on the train together and we start just like yapping. We yap about like really random shit. Like they were just like mentioning like their age and why they're here. And they're all from different countries, mind you. So everyone was like, there was this one girl who was like Swede. There's this one girl who was like Moroccan. One girl who was like from Finland. One girl who was like Ukrainian. And then another one that I forgot. But... I was basically speaking in different languages with each one of them. I think there was one that was like French, and I started speaking French. And then there was like with the Swedish one, when she said that she's Swedish, I was like, "Jävla fint," and everyone's like, she was like just laughing about that. I was imitating like a Swedish accent. I was starting to speak like this. It was like a really silly moment, and we just like, we were just like, you know, moving to the station together, and I don't know, we were talking about anything and everything, random TikToks, random face expressions. It was cool. And then of course we had to part ways, so they had to like stop at a station while I had to like keep going to like my next stop. So I arrive at the next stop, and then I have to like wait for my next train, and in the meantime I get another fucker talking to me because I'm a magnet for interactions. Yeah, but he was cool. He didn't give me a bad vibe, so I started yapping with him. It was like a guy who was like an office guy in his 40s. He like I don't even remember what we were talking about. We talked about random stuff. He talked to me about like his job and his office work, and that he works like remotely. He also saved me because I was about to miss the train. Because he told me, oh, this is the stop that you have to go to. And I was like, oh. If I missed, like I was literally sitting outside, and he was like going inside the train, and I was like, oh, okay, it was cool talking to you, bye. And that's where he looks at me and he's like, wait, no, this is like the train you have to take too. And I was like, oh shit, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. So had he not told me to take the freaking train, I would have literally fucked up and just like, by the way, that was like the last train of the day. Like it was literally at night. Had I missed that, I would have stayed at the train station all night or something. Very not optimal. But thankfully I got in. Yes. Bought merch, Mouse. Oh, thank you for buying my merch. There's more merch coming in like 20 days. Give it time. Give it time. I'm too shy to speak to strangers. I'm like super yappy. I talk with anyone and everyone, dude. I feel like I've spoken to so many different people in the span of like such a short time. But anyway, I finally get to the stop. Also, there is a body pillow. It's on Uwu Market. Guys, if you want my body, it's on Uwu Market. There's a body pillow already. I don't know why people keep asking me, where's the Dakimakura belly? And it's literally in the shop. You can literally buy it. Go look for it. Anyway, so I finally arrive at the airport. Yay! And I'm just like walking. Yay! And okay, fascinating enough, this airport has like 2 terminals, right? One terminal that is like with all the flights, right? And then there's terminal 2, which only has EasyJet flights, which is really strange. Like so the terminal 2 is like super small, and it's literally just like EasyJet flights, right? So imagine like this tiny airport, right? It felt like a tiny ass airport, and everyone was like sitting on like the chairs sleeping because it was like midnight already, right? And I end up like sitting on this bench, and it was like right next to like a charger plug thing. That's why I sat there. But the guy right in front of me was like laying down, and he had his dogs out, and oh my god, I could not stop smelling the fucking feet. And you could tell me, Belly, why didn't you move elsewhere? There was no other spot. That was like the empty spots. I was just sitting there, and this guy in front of me was like sleeping, and he had his like dogs out. He was like taking 2 chairs, and his foot stank so bad that I wanted so bad to like spray a perfume on it. I tolerated it, guys. Oh my god. I tolerated it. I was just there like in dread and despair. No matter how hard I tried, I could not ignore the fucking stank. It was that strong. but anyway, I'm just like there, like kind of laying, sometimes sleeping. I was just like, I didn't know what to do, but somehow 5 hours ended up, or like 6 hours ended up passing by, because I was like at the airport for 6 hours. So 3 hours passed by, and there's like a bakery in front of me in this airport, and they actually open at 3 a.m. And I was shocked. I've never seen that. They open at 3 a.m. So it went from having the stinky smell to having the smell of bakery and stink mixed coming to me. And mind you, I was on a fucking diet. So I was like suffering double, like twice the amount with the stank and the amazing bakery scent. So I was just like fucking being put on a test, man. I was just there like, dude, what do I do? I'm smelling this shit, but I'm also smelling this amazing smell. Fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna post all the pics so I can show you guys. Hold on. I'm using the same phone I use normally because my other one is in charge, so I think I need to upload all the pics here. Give me a moment. Because I took the picture of the bakery too. Did I delete it? No, don't tell me I deleted it. Okay. Hold on. Oh no, I have plenty of pics. Hold on. I'm just... I'm sending all the pics. Hold on, chat. Hold on, J. Hold on, J. Hold on, J. Hold on, J. Hold on, okay? I'm sending all the pics to myself so then I can show you guys. Are you falling in love? Okay, I'm sending these to myself. Okay. Wait a moment, chat. Wait here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm almost there. I'm just sending pictures, okay, so you guys can see them. Okay? Wait. Are you guys waiting? You guys waiting? Yeah? You guys waiting? I hope you're waiting. I hope you're waiting. Okay. Is the AFK animation new thingy? I recently got it. Yeah, actually. Kinda. Okay, I'm back. No more eeping. No more eeping. I have sent the pictures to myself. Now I shall loot them. Okay. So... okay. So this is like... Should I show you... Should I go on like... I can go like... Hold on. I can just go on... I can do things! Hold on. You guys are like looking at me like, what the fuck is Relly doing? But just you wait, okay? Yeah, no, okay, I got a plan. Alright, hold on. Let me switch scene, chat. Let me... Here. Let me switch scene so I can show you guys. Okay. Yeah, now we're here. Yay! Okay. So, I'm gonna show you the pics. Yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be a slideshow. Okay, so I arrive at the airport, right? And this is the fucker with the dogs out. Wait, is this a... Okay, wait. Display capture. Okay, there you go. Presentation time, yeah. So I am like at the airport. This is like my position, just waiting for like 6 hours at the airport with these dogs out. These dogs out. They stank so bad, bro. They stank so fucking bad again. Little fucker. But you know, I was pulling through. I was just. And then the bakery opens, and guys, I was so freaking tempted to literally go, to literally go, but like, oh my god, guys, this bakery looked so fucking amazing. You guys don't understand. This looked so amazing. This was like the bakery that opened at 3 a.m. and it had like this divine smell coming through my nose mixed with the stank of the fucking foot. Guys, just look. Oh my god. And I was on a diet. And they were cheap too. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, $3.50 for like these that look fucking amazing. Dude, that was nothing. Do you guys want to know what I ended up doing after I saw this? Like, after I saw this and I was like contemplating with myself. This is at the airport, by the way. $3.50? $3.50 cheap. Yeah, it is cheap because this is at an airport. It's very cheap. For a bakery that is this fresh, this is really cheap. You know what I ended up doing? I was like staring at this, and after a while of like contemplating, I was like, I know what to get. I was like, I know what to get. I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep and spend $5. $5, by the way. The croissants were like $3. This one was $5, by the way. $5 just to like look at the bakery like a cuck and just drink my Red Bull Zero and be like, at least I'm staying skinny. Man. And dude, $5 for this tiny, small ass Red Bull. But at least it was worth it, I think. Thumbs up. I was staying awake. I was staying awake, as I would say. I am never gonna forget the dude. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss the dude. And then whoa. I you know, I take the plane and everything. Nothing interesting happens in this period, you know? Like I just like I take the plane in the morning, I fall asleep in the plane, I arrive, and then I am like at the airport and I meet up with Yuki and the other VTuber. Yuki, can I say their name? I don't know. But basically, I meet up with these two, with this couple. And I'm basically third wheeling. It's a good third wheel, though. I'm kidding. Girlies. Yeah, honestly, he was a girly pop. He's more of a girly pop than a man at this point. He's a girl's girl. And this was my outfit at the airport. Slay. You know, it's kind of funny how much of a contrast my actual self with like my model is. But don't worry. Don't worry, I will spoil it and say that eventually I will get a VTuber model that matches more like my IRL style. But anyway, Gens, slay. It's funny. It's funny though because like I posted. Hold on, let me go on Twitter. I posted like my outfit when I arrived in Germany. Bro, what the fuck happened? I just posted this pic like it wasn't anything crazy, and then I look and I see 5K likes. I'm like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers must really like my outfit. I'm like, okay, thank you. That was awesome. I'm not complaining, by the way. I was just really shocked because I was like, what the fuck? People like flesh. I see. And I was like posting stuff. Here's my nails. Here's my nails. You guys like my nails? My nails. Growth of Valley model went soon. Just so you wait. Spoiler. Just so you wait. But that was like very cool. Wait, let me show the picture when I met with Yuki. W nails. Thank you, muted. Okay, wait. Will Twitch ban me if I show the picture I took with Yuki? That would be funny. Yeah. Kiki. Oh yeah, and this is when I met at the airport with like Yuki and Philip. Yeah. Which one? That one, the last one I posted. You're good. No, not this one. It's a different one. No, I think like the other one should be fine though. So I meet with them and then we start like we literally are at the airport just waiting. We're at the airport just waiting. Oh. We're at the airport just waiting for our Airbnb to unlock because it was like 9 in the morning and apparently like the check-in is only at like 3 p.m. So but we tried to like message them and ask them if we can like come in sooner. And so they actually got to work and tried to like get us in sooner and started like cleaning and stuff, which was very, very thoughtful and considerate of them, I will say. Also, let me move the chat over here. Oh, look at you guys passing by. How long have you had this model? She recently got it. It's new. She got this new model. She recently redesigned it, rebranded, I mean. Da-na-na. But and then like after we finally get to the Airbnb, we basically go out, me and Yuki, and we go around the Dokomi for a while. We ended up going to the cinema. We ended up getting matcha ice cream. We ended up trying also kebab. Not too bad. Which, by the way, guys, I don't know what the fuck is up, but like during the Germany, Germany week, everyone was like overhyping the donor so much. Everyone was like talking about the donor on Twitter, like in VTuber Twitter, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I need to try the donor." And to me, as an European, it was so funny because it was like all the Americans. It was like all the Americans coming and being like, "Oh my god, I need to try the donor in Germany," which was like, it's the middest shit ever. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, Dokomi can be good, but I think it's like good at like 3 a.m. after you're like high, after you came back like from a party, not just like randomly going to a donor and being like, "Oh my god, a donor! I really love processed meat." It's like, that's like being, I don't know, that's like going to a McDonald's and being like, no, that's like being like Japanese or something and going to Europe to try like McDonald's. That's how I saw it. And so many were literally just going for the freaking donor in Germany, whatever. I found that hilarious, honestly. I find that honestly so hilarious. And then like after the day was super fun. After like the day out, we ended up like going back home. And we ordered Pokeballs. Awesome Pokeball. And guys, I also got a fortune cookie. The fortune cookie had nothing inside of substance. I already forgot what it said. It literally had nothing of substance. I don't know what it said. It was something like... Does anyone even remember? I don't know. I don't remember, honestly. By the way, I'm so mad about the Pokeball because they made us pay extra to like customize it, right? Hear me out. We got fucking scammed from this restaurant because I paid extra to pick the ingredients, and I was like, I want seaweed, avocado, salmon, tuna, right? And they give me this fucking bowl with pepper, edamame, fucking cucumber, no tuna, and surimi. Like, what? What kind of scam is this? I don't like fucking pepper in my sushi, man. What's wrong with that? Okay, the wrong thing is that I paid extra to customize my bowl just to not have it customized. That's like you go to an ice cream place and you're like, hey, can I have like a mango and coconut cup? And they just gave you like 3 balls of like, I don't fucking know, vanilla. And they're like, here, fuck you. Pretty sure it's base ingredient. But I don't like pepper. I didn't order pepper. Me no want pepper. Maybe they didn't speak. Guys, it was ordered on Just Eat. I literally selected the box that said tuna. The box that said seaweed. Guys, it was on Just Eat. It was ordered online. There's no excuse. They can read. They can read, I'm sure. But anyway, we ate it anyway. We also had like, I also ordered like milky boba. It was not too bad. And then we might or might have not gotten high as a kite because we're in Germany and getting high is legal in Germany. So I got high. Let me show you. I got so high that I started like shit posting on my Twitter account. Thank you so much for the 5 months, Dynamite. Thank you. Mwah. Also, hi Donya. Hello, dude. Hi Donya. Hi Valley. Guys, don't no. Guys, listen. Okay, guys, listen. Okay, wait. I'm grabbing everything through different accounts. It's funny. Damn, I tweeted so much. What the fuck? Oh, there. I started like schizo tweeting while I was high. Dude, while I was high, I actually have some like videos as well of when I was high. But like, it was so funny. Cause like let me tell you guys, to summarize my experience of me getting high was me just making husky noises. Like when I was high, I was just laughing my ass off and being so loud and I could not stop it. I was just like, ah! I was just making husky noises. I was just like, ah! Oh wait, Atsuro is here! So guys, I got high with Atsuro and Yuki, so like they can confirm how I was. What'd you get high on? Weed. So I was just like a mosquito as well. Sometimes I was like, I was just fucking whining. I was just like fucking whining while I was high, and I was like laughing. I was like just screaming and fucking, I don't know, I was just laughing so hard. Also, Atsu, you literally, dude, when you got drunk, you also got a little like, little silly. But yeah, then I started like fucking schizo-tweeting. I still don't have a twink. Period. I miss him. I don't know who. Him. I don't miss anyone. I miss myself. I love my community. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Another thing that happened when like I was high is that everyone went to sleep at some point early, and I was like still very awake. And I asked Yuki. I was like, Yuki, can I like sleep cuddling with you? Because like I didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to sleep alone, so they were like, sure, and then I start like cuddling her, and it's like I start laughing. They're like in complete silence, there's complete silence, and then I start saying some dumb shit. It's like I don't even remember what I was saying, but I was like saying some stuff and making noise, and then I was like, every 2 seconds, I'm sorry, I know I should shut up, and they were just like, it's fine, and then after 2 seconds I would say some shit again. And then be like, I'm sorry. And then at some point I was able to actually be silent and like fall asleep for a bit. And then I got kicked out. And then I got kicked out because they wanted to sleep alone. I get it. I got kicked out. It's fine. I went back to my bed and I slept there. It was something for sure. And it's funny because like I was just like meow meow. I'm listening to Baby No Money. That's chill. Can't wait for Dokomi. Remember you're loved. I love you. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I care about you. Bro, me high or me drunk, I just become like a ball of affection. It's like a ball of affection of gratitude and loudness also. I become like really loud. And then here I tweeted this much. I feel like the Pokemon's in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because I could not stop eating. I had like a bag of sour gummy worms in front of me, and they tasted so fucking good. Because like food tastes different when you're high. I don't really like sour candy, but it did not taste sour at all when I was high. It tasted super sweet, and it just tasted like so fucking divine. So I just could not like stop getting these gummies and just like moan. Every time I would put like a gummy in my mouth, I would just like let out a moan. I would be like, and my friends were like just mocking me for it. They were just like, what? Yeah, no, it was like crazy munchies, honestly. I was just like eating so much candy. It was good. You destroyed the sour gum. It was so good. It was so good, man. And then here, I randomly said like, hottest guy a guy can have is a good scent. I'm thinking about when I left for a walk one time and this perfume was so good from a stranger. I had to ask them for it. I think we should normalize good and hot scents on men. I still stand by this as sober guys. I think the hottest thing a man can do is have a good perfume. And there's so many guys who don't wear a perfume. When I ask them, like, what do you wear? They're like, oh, I don't wear anything. You guys better stop wearing perfumes. They're so peak. But maybe I'm biased because I love perfumes. That tweet is food guy PTSD, yes. Because so many guys just don't like wearing perfume, but I think it should be normalized because perfumes are peak. There's this one perfume that is like so freaking good. I literally have it stuck in my head, guys. Like, there was this like male scent that I smelled and it's like so good I'm never gonna know the name of. I love scents. I love the scent so much. Waste of money. Fake! And then here it's like, what I mean to say, I don't miss anyone. Damn, this candy's hitting. Oh, did I already say that you guys mean a lot to me? It means a lot to me. I mean it. I love you and it would be nothing without you. I was just like fucking schizoing. I don't know why I'm saying that. My clear brain is speaking. I love you guys. Meow, 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 meow. So, to sum it up, don't make me high. To sum it up, don't make me high, guys. I just become like a ball of gratitude and sunshine and everything. Oh, man. But it was fine. Yeah, no, I did say I wasn't gonna get high, but I did end up get high anyway. You know, when everyone is getting high, it's a bit hard to be like, no, I'm not gonna get high, because then you're missing out on the fun, you know? So it's like a fine. Hi, DJ! Hello! Early stream today? Indeed, early stream today. I missed you guys! I wanted to yap, and like, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I couldn't, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it today. Hi. Real, anyway, went wrong too. Why are you talking? You didn't even get high. You didn't even get high, man. And then, well, then, you know, the next day came. Like, you know, we went to sleep. We woke up the next day. We got ready for Dokomi. And this was like my Dokomi fit. Na 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 na. This was like my Dokomi fit. Na 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 na. Ended up going with this. Big mistake. Yeah, it was indeed a big mistake in terms of heat because I was sweating balls, and this day I actually was hot-headed. I had to like sit down at the Gamer Subs booth for how dizzy I felt. I was just like, you know. Have you had fun at Dokomi? Your outfit was super cute. Thank you, Gora. Wait. Oh, I was saying for a second I didn't see you. I was gonna say I didn't see you. I was just bawling, chat. Yuki got worried about me because I was like, at some point I started getting brain fog and I just couldn't like, you know, after like being in the dress and like with the heat and everything, I at some point I was just like so dizzy. No climate control in exhibition hall. There was, but it just wasn't enough. I don't know. It was like super hot, and the face mask, I just couldn't breathe. I was just like freaking dying. I was just freaking dying. But on that same day, I started walking around with Yuki and Philip, and we also, and like at some point we ended up going at the Gamer Subs booth because I had some floppers who wanted to give me stuff and meet me. So that's what ended up happening. Let me just get all the images. I'm doing like a little slideshow. Haha. La 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 pa 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 pa. I can show all the images. Hold on. Give me a momento. I'm getting all the images ready. Da da na 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 na. Okay, I think I got every image ready. I believe. Almost. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Open image. Think I got everything? Yeah, okay. Someone told me they walked to your meet and greet and the Gamer Subs booth they were about to say to say hello. Wait, really? No! No! But anyway, so I was around the Gamer Subs booth for a while. And at some point, like, the Gamer Subs staff just saw people, like, constantly coming up to the booth. So they were like, hey, if you want to go behind the booth, you can just ask, right? And, so me and Yuki ended up, like, being behind the booth and, like, posting it on Twitter. Is that dog's poster? Yes, it is. So I'll get back to it later. So me and Yuki ended up, like, just being behind the Gamer Subs booth, being like, okay, we're having, like, a tiny meet and greet if you want to come, you know? Look at how hot she was. Me. And, oh yeah, there's also this other pic we took together. I love this picture, dude. It actually came out so good. Like, damn. Look how hot everyone is. Elfie was cosplaying her own VTuber model, and so was Yuki. And then there was just, like, me. It was Shade. Oh, really? I didn't see Shade. Also, hi, big dude. Do you have any plans to go to a French convention? I will say that I don't think I will be going to another anime convention anytime soon. Unless I have, like, a big friend group going there. Because, as much as I love Dokomi, with all the stuff that happened, it just didn't really feel like it was worth it for me. So I think I'm gonna stick to just, like, Twitch cons and, like, VTuber-related conventions than anime conventions. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about the anime side of conventions. Like, I've been there plenty of times already, so I am more for the VTuber side, and Dokomi was, like, really big for that, so... You know... But, you know, we ended up, I ended up, like, signing this poster. Twice! It had already a sign. Because like basically I sold like 10 prints that were like signed, only like 10. And funny enough, I ended up double signing the same one. Double the value, I guess. Enjoy. I wonder exactly where TwitchCon Berlin be. I wonder too, but the fact that like the next TwitchCons are like in Berlin is like very handy for me because like, you know, I'm basically neighbor with a country. So it's really cool. Oh yeah, and then the floppers came and we took a little group pic together. I don't know why though they put me under the sun. Like after I was put under the sun is when I started to feel very lightheaded. So I fear the sun got to my head. But look at everyone posing, like damn. Look at the fancy posing, dude. Very cool. I didn't even expect like this many to show up. Yeah, I basically got a tan after that picture. Hate it. Cause right now I'm covering myself to the brim with like so much like sunscreen. I don't want a tan at all, guys. Belly Italian, so thoughts on Ferrari? I don't care. I am not your average or traditional Italian. I'm not patriotic. I'm not really Italian. I feel like I'm more Polish than anything. I mean, like not feel. I am Polish, but like, you know, I'm more connected to the Polish side. And I also got this gift, but I'm gonna like zoom in a bit because like she's posing in a special way, you know? Oh, here, there you go. I also got these 2 shakers gifted. Thank you. And I was so happy because like I was like, I mentioned them on stream. I was like, damn, I really want the Shoto shaker and the Silvervale, and someone actually got them for me and then gave it to me at Dokomi, and I was like really happy. Is that the Shoto one? Yeah, it's Shoto and Silver, and this is super cool. Super cool. I can't show the full thing. I mean, I think I show it by accident anyway, because you know, TOS. And then that was like pretty much the first day. We VTuber models is colorful and pseudo IRL darkness. Yeah, I have like the contrast, but listen, I might dress dark, but I'm still very sun ray, like, you know, like I'm a big sunshine of ray of sunshine. Also, I'm trying to remember, did we have the seafood boil that day? Or was it Yuki? I don't remember. Was the seafood boil that? I think, yeah, no, it was. Yes, it was. Okay. Me and my memory. Open media link. Hold on. And then, chat, in the evening, we had seafood boil, and it was fucking on Friday. So was it the same day we had these like dark fits? I don't remember. I think so. Whoops. No, I was gonna show the seafood boil. Where is it, Kurva? Okay, here. So, so then we had basically like seafood boil in the evening. And my god, this was fucking amazing. I had my first seafood boil with Yuki. With Yuki, by the way, exactly a year ago. And it was because of TwitchCon Rotterdam. And the funny thing is that me and Yuki weren't as close back then. But I really wanted to eat a seafood boil and no one wanted to. So I literally started like walking around to people randomly almost and being like, hey, do you like seafood? And you know, if they would tell me like no or yes, I would then be like, okay, do you want to eat seafood boil with me? And then Yuki with her friend was like, sure, we're Portuguese, we love fish. And we ended up like having the seafood boil at this place called Wow Crab. And guys, let me tell you, if you're ever gonna go for a seafood boil, Wow Crab is it's almost like a brand. Like, not almost, it is a brand. It's like a seafood boil brand, and I can recommend it. It's so good anywhere you are. Because I had Wow Crab in Rotterdam and fucking loved it, and I had Wow Crab in Germany and it was fucking awesome as well. Both times really good, prices really good, because if you go in company, you can just basically split the bill, because you all eat from the same literal plate. There's no plate actually. You eat from the same table. You put on the gloves and it's just good. And here you have like snow, like, hold on, the snow crab over here. You have like the crab legs over here. You have like the crawfish. You have like the corn on the cob. You have sausage. You have shrimp. You have like eggs. All of that, I think per person was $40. Per person was $40, and I think that's a really good price considering the type of fish you're getting. Again, like the snow crab itself is super expensive, and so the crab legs. And this is like actual authentic crab. It's not like surimi or anything. Crawfish and shrimp, and it was just good. Loved it. The shrimp were like amazing. I'm gonna miss the seafood boil, yeah. And then, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I felt even a bit more greedy after. So I got, like... Why did it disappear? Fuck. So I basically got after... Oh yeah, there were also potatoes and sausage, I forgot. Again, even more. Right after, I got the Oreo cheesecake. I think this is the first cheat meal I've had in months, chat. After dieting for months. This was my very first dessert I ate. And it was so good. It was so fucking worth it. This was the best cheesecake I've ever had. This was so good. So fluffy, so... It was just amazing. I was just like eating this and I was like in heaven. I was like in... absolute bliss, dude. Was craving sweet. Yes, because like you guys don't understand, you know, like you can be on a diet for so long. So when you get like a taste of sweetness, you're just like, ah. So that was like my reaction. And guys, I'm gonna say like I'll vouch again for the cheesecake. Everything they have at Wow Crab is amazing. Also the drinks. They have like drinks. They have like alcoholic drinks. They have like mojito, strawberry daiquiri. I love the strawberry daiquiri. Literally 10 out of 10. I have no complaints. Wow Crab has to be my favorite restaurant currently. Genuinely. It's so good. You can't complain about it. It's high quality. I think the only thing you can complain about could be the prices because, you know, a strawberry daiquiri was like, what, $10? It is a bit expensive, but it is worth it every once in a while. So, a month ago, she was trying to gaslight us. She no longer likes sweet things. It's not that I don't like sweet things. It's the fact that, like, I didn't have the craving for them. Because, like, when you eat healthy for a while, you don't have cravings anymore, right? So, but when you start eating in an unhealthy way again, you do get the cravings coming back. So when I was at Dokomi, I started like, you know, eating candy and eating milka again. Then of course the cravings came back. But this cheesecake was so amazing and so fucking worth it. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to mention $40 per person actually included the drinks, the dessert, and the seafood. It wasn't just the seafood itself. Yeah, so yeah, in the end, it was super, super worth it. It's genuinely such a good restaurant. You don't eat healthy, you just don't eat. False. I ate today. Today I had a protein bar. I had a protein... I'm still drinking this protein drink. All-inclusive. No, it's not all-inclusive. You order, but then you split the bill with your friends. But, like, basically, because, like, when you order it, it's like... You order, like, a big portion. It costs, like, I don't know, let's say 120, 130 euro. And then you just split it, like, between 4 people in pricing. 40 for all of it? Yeah. I was the only one who ordered water and made everyone drink water. True, also that. It was a really nice steakhouse I went to. I wish I told you about the place. I haven't been in a steakhouse in like so long. But either way, Wow Crab, awesome. Very, very, very awesome. So then we went like back home. We went back home and then we had like another friend coming over. And we all got like high again, but like this time it was like a bit different. Hi Genji, hello. Hello. It kind of like ended way earlier. Like everyone was super tired, so like the high didn't hit like the same way it used to before of like laughing hella. It was just like everyone was super sleepy, so we ended up just going tired to bed and nothing happened. Just like a sleepy high. But we played plenty of Uno and it was fun and whatnot. And then the next day was like Dokomi day 2 basically. And this was like my fit for day 2. kind of slang. A lot of my friends, when they saw this picture, they came to me and they were like, Valley, you lost so much fucking weight. And I'm like, I know. I've grinded so hard, dude, and I'm still grinding. I'm still not done. Half as much clothing, yeah. The clothing has been split in half. Listen, I wanted to like experiment with outfits. I wanted to dress like I was in Dress to Impress, because I've never done that in my life. Because, you know, dressing like that kind of doesn't really... You know, people kind of like look down to this type of clothing. Let's be honest. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. People look at this and they're like, holy shit, a prostitute. A lot of people who are closed-minded, at least, or at least in normal society. I'm gonna be honest. So I wanted to at least dress once like that in my life. I was like, it's fun. And, well, I'm gonna be honest. I did also get the consequences of it, because I got like harassed quite heavy with this exact fit. So, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Dude, I had like a guy straight up, like as I was walking, being like, oh, you, like the moment I was alone and I was not with my friend group, like I separated for a split second, like a random dude starts following me and he's like, you look very hot. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. And then 2 seconds after, they also like, they're like, oh, and nice ass. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm good. I started like walking really fast. Either way, I got a reality check and then kind of understood why usually people can't dress this way. Because then you will get the harassment left and right. Not surprised. Yeah, this is why. But either way, this day, with this fit, chat, I was like on a hunt, okay? I was like walking around a bit like alone. Because like the previous days, I was always hanging with friends. This is why very few people do that. Yeah, you try to like go out of the comfort zone and you get hit with a reality check, but it's fine. Listen, I had fun either way. So I was gonna say, this day was the day where like I was separated from the group because I was on a hunt. You know what I was on a hunt for, chat? I was on a hunt for fucking Cinder merch. Yeah. I was on a hunt for stuff for Cine. Which I hope Twitch is not gonna bonk me for showing. But I started like, guys, so first of all, Dokomi is fucking massive. Dokomi is huge. You have like, they had like 20 halls. So I was like walking left and right to find stuff to get her. 4 times as big as... Yeah, so if you guys have ever been to TwitchCon EU, one hall was as big as TwitchCon EU, I'm not kidding. So imagine now 20 halls like that. Fucking insane. Absolute insanity. Did you go to 18 plus area? Where do you think I've got this stuff? Where do you think have I gotten this, huh? You think I got this from the artist alley? No, that was also the first place we went to, by the way. The moment we arrived at the con, the first place we went to was the 18 plus area. It was really funny. I mean, it is art. Art is art. Art is art. We don't, you know, art is art. Yeah. Very pog. Mm-hmm. And then I ended up like posting like another picture, but I'm not gonna show it on stream. You guys can look at my Twitter if you want. But I posted a pic of me just like grabbing Yuki's boobie. It was really funny. I just posted a pic and I was like, oh, whoop. She didn't mind it. Asserting dominance. Sexual harassment. No, it was consensual. It's not sexual harassment. It is consensual. It is consensual. Don't do that to me. Anyway, I think I have, let me see. Do I have any of the pictures that I can show? This was like the entrance to Dokomi. This was like the entrance to Dokomi. Very cool. Yeah. I honestly didn't take pictures inside now that I think about it. That's funny. I didn't really take pictures inside. The place is too big. If I were to record it, I would end up with like a recording of like, I don't know, like a footage of 20 hours of recording. And mind you, you cannot look at the entirety of Dokomi in 3 days. Like, that's how big it is. Like, it's impossible to look at everything. Your best bet when you go to Dokomi is literally just, like, get ready or, like, write down who you want to see and what, like, boots you want to see and go on a hunt for them. Because if you're going there just blind, yeah, good luck. Good fucking luck. Did you go to the Itasha Hall? I did not. See, this is what I mean. So the halls I've been to was, like, the Artist Alley, 18 Plus Alley, 9, 8, 3, 6, 9, 10, and that's about it. I was only in these halls, but they have like halls that go up to 20. Like, so you know, it was just so much, so freaking much. I also went to like the mall in Germany, but I mean in Dusseldorf. But I'm gonna be honest, the thing that I was like disappointed about Dusseldorf is that it doesn't really have anything. Like, Düsseldorf doesn't really offer anything outside of Dokomi. Because, for example, when I've been to, like, Rotterdam or when I've been to, like, Birmingham for Vexpo, there were a lot of events happening afterwards with VTubers, you know? Like, VTubers who would, like, hang in, like, pubs and parties or, like, do activities like arcades. So, these were, like, really fun. But Düsseldorf had nothing. They had no arcades. They had no stuff to see, nothing to like have fun with. The only thing that was like pointed out was the mall, and the mall was like super disappointing. Like, nothing crazy. Everything was horribly expensive. Like, I was shocked at the prices of certain things. Like, everything was expensive. It was like a Nothingburg. Nothingburg. Yeah, it was like Dusseldorf was basically Nothingburg. So it was it left me disappointed in that sense. And then when it comes to cinema, what I ended up like watching Star Wars, but I kept falling asleep, I'm not gonna lie. I never saw Star Wars, and I saw it for the first time. I'm sorry guys, it was kind of boring. It's not for me. It was definitely not for me. Like, imagine going to the cinema watching Star Wars and like they're still airing Star Wars in theaters. Yeah, I genuinely, like, I can't even tell you what even happened in there because I was like falling asleep in and out. I just know that like there was just shooting, guys. There was just like pew 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 and stuff happening, and then there was like this little thing, green goblin looking thing that was cute. That's it. That's all that like I remember of Star Wars. Like, I can't even tell you the fucking plot, chat. I can't even tell you what happened in there. I'm sorry. Like, there was just like shooting, I guess. I don't know. That one probably was boring. Yeah, I guess. Troopers can't even aim. But it's so funny because like the mall the mall that it had nothing. They had like a I don't know. They had like a electronics store. They had like some jewelry stuff like there and there. Oh yeah, another place I've been to was a thing called Little Tokyo, and that's where like that was like the main quote unquote attraction that people were talking about when it comes to Dusseldorf. Chat, it's literally only like 5 steps. 5 steps and you're already out of Little Tokyo. It's not Little Tokyo. That's like fucking, I don't know, Kirk Tokyo. It's like small Tokyo. It's like Costco Tokyo, because there was nothing. It was only like 5 shops next to each other, and that's it. So damn, Microsoft, Microsoft Tokyo, bro. But I will say they had like this one restaurant, and they had like matcha ice cream in it, and I ended up like trying the matcha ice cream, and I actually loved it. I actually love the matcha ice cream. I'm a basic bitch, y'all. Okay, listen, hear me out. I still do find matcha to taste like grass, but like it tasted like, I told you guys before that I do like matcha as a flavoring in things like matcha dessert, or like I don't like it per se as a drink because it's like bland, but when it comes to like matcha chocolate is good, you know. So, and there's something about matcha ice cream just having like this like simple, woody, sweet type of taste that I really like. I just really like food that has like a neutral, particular type of taste. So when I had like this matcha ice cream, I was actually in love. I was like, And I would have the same reaction if I had like tea ice cream as well. So it was like really good. I loved it. And even the cone was like really nice. Really nice. I really liked it actually. I actually really liked it. So much that like the next day, when I ended up in Dokomi, there were like a lot of food stands, and I ended up getting like a matcha ice cream there as well. It did not taste the same or like as fresh as the one in Little Tokyo, but it was still really good. Because again, it was yummy. I have to go. We're gonna go to the beach. Have fun, Yuki. Have fun. So you like the food there? Yeah, at least the food was nice. Are you going next year? No. I'm going to TwitchCon. No, you will not catch me. Hello, Based. Hi. Since I got a gift this all, let me give a follow. Oh, thank you, Masui. Welcome. Matcha ice cream is the best. Matcha crab cake too. I have to try that one. Also, hi, Aston. Welcome. Hi. It was so yummy. Like, I honestly. And I also had... Get the fuck out of here. Hi, Poison, welcome. Another thing that I had at Dokomi, I had a corn dog. The corn dog was okay. It made me feel very fat. It made me feel like a fat shut eating the corn dog. But it's so funny to say that because realistically, I think like the matcha ice cream has more calories than a corn dog. I don't know. What did you do in Dokomi? Oh yeah, I'm currently sharing my experience of what I was doing in Dokomi. I can't get away from these two. Help, Belly. You got this. You can handle them. But, I had like, I would say at least the food was fine. Yeah. But the corn dog, yeah, it felt like so, it was mid. It was the one with like the potatoes outside and like half mozzarella, half sausage. But it was like outside for a while, I think, because like the mozzarella was like not as stringy as I wanted it to be. I prefer green tea. I think I would love green tea ice cream. I think I would, that might be my new, like, that would be my favorite flavor. Because right now I'm literally drinking green tea. I actually fell in love with green tea, I'm not gonna lie. It's so good. Mind if I ask, what's your first language? Your tags Polish, Italian, and English are fascinating. My first language is actually Italian, but I'm Polish, so... Yeah. See, there's people who pay attention to tags, and there's people who say that the people don't pay attention to tags. Liars! Hi, Asmodeus, welcome! Hi, Valley, how are you doing? Hi, KR! I'm doing very good. How are you doing? I tried that sweet fish on Dokomi for first time. It was so yummy. I didn't end up trying the fish. We were like, me and a friend of mine were actually like in queue to get like the fish, but I didn't end up like getting it because like we wanted to get the ice cream and we found out that they didn't have the ice cream there, you know. First stream of yours I caught that had the fandom tag. I know what you are. I know what you are. Did you have any native German nomsies? I'm gonna be honest, not really, because there wasn't even like a scenario like I ended up in like getting that, because like again, after the whole Dokomi day, I ended up like going back to the Airbnb, and they ended up like ordering like my friends at the Airbnb ended up ordering just KFC, no, actually Burger King, and I just had the free burger because basically there was like a deal that was like order one burger, get one for free. So I just like, you know, ate the free burger that someone got and just we shared like the nuggies. So that's what I ended up like eating for the evening. And then the next day was the day we had to leave. So pretty much a very short-lived Dokomi experience, to be honest. There's something about like weekend, like part of me doesn't want to do weekend trips anymore because I don't like the fact that they feel so short and there's so much hassle to go back and forth that just doesn't feel like it's worth it. So basically, you know, the Sunday I was already leaving, even though like the Dokomi was still like on Sunday. The reason why is because my friends I was sharing like the Airbnb with we're going to Italy. So, you know, like Yuki and others were going to Italy. So that's why they only made it like 2 days. And I couldn't stay longer because like, you know, they got the Airbnb for only 2 days. So, you know, it kind of made me realize that from now on, if I'm ever going on a trip, I'm not going on a trip that is shorter than at least
WB
like
from
shorter than 5
Dokomi.
days.
Hope you had a great time with friends. Veli One Flower enjoyed to see the updates on Twitter. Veli One Heart, Veli One Tail Wag.
Thank you so much for the 25 months. I missed you. Hallo, wie geht's? Mwah, Dankeschön. Du bist cute. Is Italy a good vacation spot? I would say so. Italy has a lot of really good spots. Mir geht's gut. Oh, gut. Sehr schön. But yeah, because what ended up happening though is that after that, like after we had like, you know, wake up in the morning early and leave, we go to so basically what was happening is I kind of didn't want to part ways with the group, and my group was still like telling me, if you want, you can come to Italy with us, right? And I was like really happy about that. I was like, because like they already invited me before, but I was like telling them I'm not sure. So in that moment, the vacation felt so short that I was like, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna tag with you guys along to Italy, and we were all happy. We were like, okay, yay! So we go to the airport to pick up the car. But some problems happen where like they can't actually pick up the car, and the deposit basically got scammed out of them. So they basically end up in a lot of shit. And in that moment, they tell me, okay, I'm sorry, but I guess we'll find a different way. We're gonna have friends to pick us up, but we don't have space in the car. So I guess you're not coming to Italy. And I was like, you can maybe come to Italy after when you get back home, right? That's what they tell me. And they tell me, oh, it's better if you go take your flight, right? So I go to take my flight, which I was still in time, and then realize I'm not at the right airport. I was not at the right airport. And and I only had like 40 minutes, and the airport, my actual airport where I fly from was like 1 hour away. How do you fuck that one up? It's not fucking up. It's the fact that like the initial plan was going to Italy altogether. So they went to the airport where we're supposed to pick up the car, and we're all supposed to go to Italy. But since the plans got canceled, I was like, let me go take my flight. And then I find out that the airport I was at, there's apparently 2 airports. So the airport I was at is not the airport for my flight. So at that moment, I was just like, I called them and I was like, hey guys, so this is not the right airport. And then she was like, oh shit, come back here and stay with us. So in that moment, they're spiraling because they just deposited $500 and they're not giving them back. DD has 2 airports? Yes, they actually do. They apparently have 2 fucking airports in Düsseldorf, and one is far away from each other. So I am just there in dread. They're panicking. I am starting to feel stressed because I was like, well, okay, great. So, they tell me, okay, just come with us to Stuttgart by bus, okay? So me, Yuki, and him end up like sitting on the bus, and we sit there for like 3-4 hours, and we end up going to like Stuttgart because I just end up like following them along, and maybe there's still a chance I go to Italy with them. Who knows? I don't know. We start going, and this is like kind of where the part where I start like spiraling a bit mentally. I start like spiraling because like other things have happened that I haven't mentioned. I'm not gonna talk about because they're like it's the negative stuff. But I had like a substantial like fight with like a friend of mine, so I was already like in the wrong mindset in that moment. I was just already like so in my head about it, and I just didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ, oh. So. And then I end up like getting, we end up like arriving at the station, and it's already like evening. And then that's where like I have to part ways with Yuki and the other. And I have to like wait for like an hour or 2 for like my bus. I ended up like getting a bus that like takes me to Italy. But in the meantime, I'm like waiting at a McDonald's. Because thankfully there was like a McDonald's nearby the station, so I'm just like there. But I started to like spiral so bad. Like I genuinely was spiraling so bad internally. I just had a fight with this friend of mine, so I felt lonely. My friends just left me. I was alone. And then another thing on top happens. So You know how I told you guys that I repaired my phone? Apparently, my phone got water damaged, and the part that got water damaged was my battery port. My charger port. So they replaced it. Well, I was in this McDonald's and my charger port was refusing to charge. No matter how much I was plugging and replugging and unplugging, replugging for like 5-10 minutes, it was just not working. I started to spiral even harder. I was like, I'm in the middle of the fucking nowhere. I feel so alone. My phone is not charging. I don't know what the fuck to do. I am panicking and I'm just there like... I was just there like absolutely losing my mind, dude. Oh... And after unplugging and replugging like a million times, I don't know, somehow it ended up like working, and I'm like, cool, I can breathe now. And in the meantime, I was like constantly drinking Red Bulls from the McDonald's. I was just constantly drinking Red Bulls from the McDonald's. I was like the Red Bull was keeping me company so much that the moment I got on my phone, I immediately ordered on Amazon a 24 stack of like 0 Red Bulls for the day tomorrow when I would get back home. And right now I have like the whole stock right behind me. That's how bad it was. So anyways, hey, I have my Red Bull and I'm happy. I also have like gotten new protein bars in that same time. It was like Oreo, unusual coping mechanism. The Red Bull actually adds to the anxiety. No, it was my emotional support, and it is my emotional support currently still. So what ended up happening is that at some point the hours passed, and I'm finally like, guys, I'm gonna be honest. So like I was at the McDonald's and I was like contemplating so hard, like, do I get food or not? I was like, do I wanna, you know, cheat eat again or not? And I ended up doing it. So I ended up getting like a box of like nuggets and chicken wings, and it was actually worth it. But it was funny because like I got it like 20 minutes before my bus was coming, and I was like already anxious, and I was stressing even more because I was like waiting in queue, and there was like a queue, and I was like, God, I'm just like in a rush, and I'm just like shaking. I was just like, ah. So I ended up getting this box of like chicken wings and like nuggies and another Red Bull and water, and you know, I started to like walk with like 5 bags. Because here's the thing, Chad. I had 5 bags in my hand. I had 1 bag with like the 2 shakers of gamer subs, 1 bag with all the stuff for Cine, because I was traveling with a backpack. So I didn't have where to put the stuff without like ruining it. And then I had like 2 bags, 1 bag with like the drinks of McDonald's and 1 bag with like the food from McDonald's. So I was just like, oh, I just had so many bags. So I started like walking with all these like 5 bags. Oh yeah, and my Louis Vuitton bag. So I started going all the way to the train station, and I'm just like filled with these bags, and at the same time I'm like nervous eating. So I finally like arrive at the station, and I'm waiting for like my bus to come, and I'm just like genuinely like nervous eating. I was like shaking. I don't think I was like with a million bags, and I'm just like devouring my fucking food, just like trembling. I wonder what the people must have thought. I was eating in such a rush. I felt like something was about to come and get me. I don't know. It was genuinely nuts. Oop. But finally, I end up getting into the bus, and I finish my nuggies and chicken wings. By the way, chat, I'm the type of girl who eats the chicken wings to the bone. Like, when I eat, like, I'm not the person who leaves anything on a bone. I devour the chicken wings. Like, I eat the cartilage as well. Like, you will see my bones clean. Clean. Nothing. So I literally ate those wings clean and munched the cartilage. I'm not gonna lie. That was like a good meal. And honestly, it wasn't, if you think about it, it wasn't that unhealthy, because it was a chicken nuggies and chicken wings. It's literally just chicken protein. So that was like the copium I was using myself anyway, because I'm still in the mindset of dieting, so it's like tough. Oh, song request, sure. For the first time, I noticed a song request. Yeah, it's just deep fried. No. Well, it's not really healthy. It's more like it doesn't have as many calories as other things, you know? I do believe nuggies have like less. What will you miss the most from your trip? Probably holding hands with my own fees. I'm so touch starved that I just love holding hands with my own fees. So I was just like holding hands left and right. That was the thing I'm gonna miss the most. I just like holding hands. I'm a sucker for holding hands. Where's the song request? Makes sense. What can I say? What can I say? I just like holding hands. I do unholy dose of hand holding. So where's the song request? I'm waiting. Have to be on Spotify? Preferably, but it can also be on YouTube. But anyways, after like I get into the bus, I start like playing music. I turn off my Wi-Fi. That's the moment where I realized just how much 4G fucking consumes, guys. That's when I realized how much 4G fucking, or 5G, sorry, fucking consumes. Because I was listening to Spotify online without internet for like 5 hours, and my battery only went down by like 2%. I was genuinely shocked at that. I was like, what? The battery barely moved. Is this real? And then the moment I would turn on my 5G and like scroll, I don't know, TikTok or Instagram, not Instagram, I don't use Instagram, or like Twitter for like a second, it would immediately start going down. It's actually crazy. Like, the thing that ruins the battery is internet, not the phone. So I was just like vibing too. And at that point I was already more calmed down and I was chill. And still spiraling a tiny bit, but I ended up like fine. I end up finally arriving at the station in the morning. And the first thing I do, I still had one more bus, by the way. So I arrive at the bus station and I have like an hour. So I decide to get into a bar and get a milk croissant. It was like a you know, pastry with like creamy milk inside, pretty yummy. And I ended up like just eating that. And then I finally take the last bus. I finally end up at the airport where I was supposed to be initially, and that's where like my mom comes to pick me up, and she's like really pissed. She's so pissed because she couldn't find me, so she's the moment she picks me up, she's already yelling at me. Oh, wait, what happened? This is not the right song. This is a song. I am playing it. What are you guys on about? Are you guys stupid? The fuck? This is the song request. Leave me alone. I'm just yapping. Dumbasses. That's so funny. I love you guys. It's fine. I'm kidding. They're arguing about it, but that's so funny because I just played it. I'm just playing it, and you guys are like, "Oh my god, she's not playing the song request. You don't even know the song name. You don't even know how the sound sounds like, and who are you to tell me if I'm playing it or not? Dummy." Anyway. I get picked up by my mom, and I'm already met with yelling. And I was already overstimulated and overwhelmed. And she was like yelling for her own bullshit because she was mad about stuff, so... But anyway, I bet getting home was a relief. You know what the best relief was? Going back home, getting changed, and going to the gym. I went to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday. I was able to work out. Bliss. I hit arms. And I had so much energy, actually. I don't know how, but I should have gone to the gym in Dusseldorf. At that point, I had no time. There was like not a single time where I wasn't doing something, so... Gym on pure hatred and disgust, yes. Because my friend pissed me off so bad. And I was really disgusted. So, pure hatred and disgust. Anyway, I end up like, the gym genuinely was such a relief. Genuinely such a relief, dude. I had like I did like the funny TikTok life hack, but I'm like kidding, of course. By that I mean that like I had like a banana, honey, and salt, and that was like my pre-workout. And then I go to the gym, I hit arms, and I'm actually surprised because like my like I didn't get like weaker, in if that makes sense. So that made me happy. Hi, Flutter! Hello. So I didn't get weaker. That made me happy. I was keeping the same reps pretty much, even though I didn't eat creatine for like the past 2 days. It's fine. So it was very poggers. It was very poggers. I did the gym, and then I go back home after the gym, and I finally relax. And I'm just in bed. I kind of fell asleep. I knocked out very quickly. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was sad I couldn't. Wait, I'm kind of like mistaking memories. Was it yesterday or today? Wait. Was it 2 days ago that I came back, or? Hold on. I'm missing something. Hold on. When did I come back? I come back. Two days. Yesterday was Storm. Shit! Yeah, okay, my bad. So it was 2 days. Yeah. Okay. So what happened yesterday? Okay. Yeah, no, honestly, my memories has been so bad, it literally blurs. Sorry, I zoned out. Please tell me this is an autoplay. That's cyber kicking early. No, okay, so yeah, no. What ended up happening is that you know, after I came back home, that was like the day I went to the gym and stuff, and I went to sleep, and then the next day is when I wanted to stream, but I couldn't because it was like storming and raining like so bad. Now I remember, yeah. It just like kind of like blurred in my mind because like I don't know. So what I ended up doing yesterday is that I couldn't even use my like what's it called? I couldn't use my phone, or I couldn't use my PC barely. So I was literally in bed most of the day. I was unironically bed running. I was just like falling a bit asleep and then waking up, falling a bit asleep and then waking up, sometimes replying to Discord DMs. And then there was one point where I was like, I want to try to go out on a walk. And I tried to go out on a walk and it was storming like crazy. And I was like, fuck no. And I went back. And then a few hours later, it stopped raining. So I was like, I'm going to try to go on a walk again. So I go out again. And this time I bring my umbrella, which I also posted on Twitter, that I brought my umbrella that looks like a samurai sword. Because like I can carry it on the back. So so I carry my little samurai thing on the back. Scared of a little water. Buddy, do you know what happened to my phone? So yeah, I go on a walk with my samurai in the back, and then guess what? It was actually a really based choice because it ended up raining again afterwards. So I ended up pulling my umbrella like the anime move of whew, and then I just started like walking under the rain. I ended up getting 18,000 steps yesterday. Very cool. Just leave your phone at home? No, because I need the music. I need the music. When I go on walks, I always listen to the music. The katana umbrella. Yeah. So I had a really nice walk yesterday. I had a very nice, relaxing walk. A bit of rain. It was chill. I end up like going back home and then laying down once again. And by that time, it was storming again. Because like as I was going back, it started to like rain even stronger. So it was storming again. So I was like, man. And that was like also around the time where I wanted to stream, so I was like, I'm sorry, I can't stream. Like my internet is shit. So, and then I don't know what happened to time, but at that point it was just like randomly 9 p.m. So I was just like, I'm going back to sleep. So I just immediately knocked out at like 10 p.m. It was so weird. I was like looking at my phone and I was like, damn, it's not typical of me to knock out this early. Yeah. Very funny. And then today I wake up And today is the day I need to get my Shinny her stuff. So I am gonna ship the stuff out later for her. She was so happy when I got like the stuff for Dokomi. She's so sweet, guys, man. I love Sini so much. She's so supportive. I also like called with Sini for a while. I yapped with her. Because I yapped with her about like all the stuff that happened at Dokomi. She is the best. And she's so funny because like me and her have a lot of like inside jokes or like a lot of like you know, stuff that we know. So she already knew what was up. It was cute. Sometimes catnaps are good for you. Yes, I'm little cat. I'm curious, did you get extra merch for yourself? I did not get anything for myself because I didn't find anything that caught my attention. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really like a big anime fan, so there's like not really any fandom or stuff that I'm like super big on. I think the only thing would be getting Yone or like Kane merch. If anything, that would be, if it looks hot enough. Wait, Valley, do you mind if I share the photos of my food from my trip with you in DMs? Huh? I mean, sure. And then like, yeah, also media channel works, to be honest. Offline chat. Yeah, I wonder how you guys have been in the meantime. But after that, then today I just... dude, there's this bakery I want to get stuff from, but like I can never get stuff from because it's always like... They sell out so fast, but you know, maybe it's like good. But yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, what have I eaten today? Dude, my memory has been getting worse. I think maybe I should get that checked. I don't know. I've been having crazy memory fog. Every 2 seconds, I'm like, what was I doing? What was I thinking about? What was I about to say? Things happen. Well, in the meantime, let me finish chug my disgusting whey drink. Hold on. Love it. You know, this drink is much more enjoyable when I drink it without breathing from my nose. Wow. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, and now I'm gonna drink my green tea to make it better. Nice, beautiful. The green tea cleansed this shake. Hi, Bima. Hello. Yeah, I do have BMAX in the background. Yes, sir. But I will tell you guys that I'm changing my room. I'm changing my room. So for those who are coming in here now, hi, I am debuting a new model on the 20th, and it's gonna come with new merch and new background and new starting soon, and also front page, and it's gonna be really cool and awesome, and I'm really excited. So you guys better be there or else. Yeah. So you guys will see this background only for like another 2 weeks, I would say, and then go the front page. It's actually not Gotha. Man, you know what? Maybe it's not gonna be that big of a spoiler. Or maybe it is. But I will tell you guys, I already do have like a goth model planned at some point. You just gotta find out when. It's already planned. It's already in the works. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's already in the works. Also, someone asked me what are my next plans. So my next plans, which I'm also really excited about, is actually off-kai. Now that's something I'm looking forward to, because for those who do not know, Dokomi was like a very last second thing. It also kind of made me overwhelmed because, like, I don't know if you guys remember, before I even ended up going to Dokomi, I was like torn between Dokomi or TwitchCon, and then I ended up getting dragged at Dokomi because I got gifted free tickets. So I was like, you know what, thank you. And I ended up getting like free tickets, and the Airbnb was fairly cheap. So I was like, okay, let me just go to Dokomi. Why not? But then again, as I said, I don't think I'm ever going to an anime convention again. I only want to stick to TwitchCon and VTuber related conventions. And two, I don't think I want to go anywhere for just 2 days. Because, like, going through the hassle of back and forth for just 2 days is just not worth it. So I think from now on, anytime I go somewhere, I want to make it like a week at least. I think that would be wise. But after having said that, I am excited for off-kai. Now, off-kai is something I'm actually looking to. A lot of people mention good stuff about it. It is a VTuber convention. I also love going for big travels. Like, I love traveling. Like, contrary to popular belief, where people don't like going for like big back and forth, I do love being on a plane for like 10 hours and do fucking nothing. Like, for me, hours pass by really quick. I don't even know how. Like, even like these bus trips that I've taken, where, like, you know, one bus was like 3 hours, another bus was like 8 hours, 9 hours, and another one was 3. They passed by like nothing to me. And you might be asking me, what were you doing? I usually just like listen to music and doze on and off and think about things. And next thing I know is that I arrived. I'm not the type of person who like needs like crazy activities, you know, like I don't need like, oh, I need a deck right now to like play on. I need a Nintendo or I'm gonna die. You know, I am at peace with quiet and silence and just myself in a way. It's just that in that moment I wasn't so much, because I felt like I was alone because of many things happening at once. You know, like, I am usually always fine with myself, but in that moment I wasn't fine with myself because I was like, oh. Hard to think that Yapper can withstand 10 hours of sitting. I know it might seem crazy to you guys, but as much as I like yapping, I like to just sit and do nothing. Need a bunch of stimulation while walking. It's not a bunch of stimulation, it's just music. I like to listen to music when I'm walking, which is what I'm doing also when in the bus. I'm listening to music. Music is that one thing keeping me company. I think maybe without music I would go insane. But I wonder how off-kai will go. I already got invited to different events. That's the thing I'm also excited about. But also it kind of like blows because like these events are already overlapping with each other. Like, I'm getting invited to activities left or right and they all like overlap, you know? So I have to like make choices. You know, I have to like pick between like, oh, I have to do this or, oh, I have to do that. So, I don't know. And there's one like between like choosing two things and then I was like, oh. But other than that, yeah, I think at off-kai I will be probably just dressing similar as how I did at Dokomi. Like, cause that's just at that point is just my baseline, I guess. The first times I was cosplaying myself because, you know, when you're like barely... Wait, hold on. What the fuck? I just got a text, whatever, in French. No, but I was gonna say, because the first times when I was doing the first conventions, I was still like not known. So it was good to cosplay myself and just like, you know, hand out lean jump scare and hand out like, you know, the VTuber like tickets. How do you call it? Like the, you know, like the business cards. But now I feel like I'm in a good spot where like I don't really need to do that anymore. Also, hi May! I just realized, hey May, how are you doing? Hi! Hello! Cześć! Dzień dobry. I don't feel like I need to like stand out anymore, if that makes sense, as a VTuber. I feel like people just know. So I can finally just like dress comfortably and whatnot. But it was really cool. It was still like I could still maybe wear my tail. Because I still like my tail. It's not that annoying or like heavy. But she's famous now. I wouldn't say famous. It's more like before I needed to advertise myself. Now I don't need to do that anymore. I feel like I'm in a good spot where like people understand I have a presence in the VTubing sphere. Especially because I've also like pretty much met all the, how do you say, the big leagues, if we can address them that way, multiple times. So I'm chilling in a way. At Dokomi, I also, so this is like one funny thing that happened where basically, so you guys know that because I'm friends with Cindy, I don't honestly know who's still like in good terms with me and who isn't. It is a bit difficult to tell sometimes. This is not to throw shade on her at all, because I love her. She's literally my best friend, and I couldn't care less. But it's so hard to know in terms of like who you can interact with in a sense. So when I was like at Dokomi, there were like a lot of VTubers who I used to be talking with or like be mutuals with or like be friends with, and then after they saw me interact a lot with her publicly, they might have like unfollowed or like stopped interacting. So with many people I didn't know or know where I'm standing. And one of them was like Yoshi, which I also find super cute, and she's super sweet. And Yoshi and Momo had their own booth at Dokomi, and I was like, I remember like walking by it, and I didn't know if I should say hi or not, because I didn't know if I was like on good terms with them. And I actually ended up getting recognized in queue. Well, there were some people like in the queue at their booth, and you know, one of them yelled my name. They were like, Valley. And I was like, oh, hi. And then, like, Yoshi and Mo, they were like, wait, Valley? And I was like, yeah, hi. And it's kind of, like, funny because, like, it went from, like, this person recognizing me in queue and wanting to greet me to, like, just kind of getting, like, kidnapped by Yoshi and Momo. And they just, like, come here behind the booth. And I just, like, come and we all hug together. And they're just like, hi, Valley. And I'm just like, hi. And we're just like all hugging together, and that's where like I told them, oh, wait, you guys don't hate me, and they were like, no, we could never hate you, we love you. And I was just like, ah. I was just like, oh my god. Because I found them super sweet. I already interacted with Yoshi and Momo before at like TwitchCon America, and they were like super sweet then, and even in that moment they were like super sweet, and we just all like all hugged, and we talked for a while. They were like super nice, super sweet, and I was just like so happy, and I was just like, ah. So that like warmed my heart. that warmed my heart because they were like super warm and super wholesome. And then some other people I have spoken to, I ended up like meeting with Katie. Katie is also super sweet. Like Katie was texting me and like trying to reach out to me throughout Dokomi. And I was like trying to catch up with her, and I couldn't find her. But I ended up like coincidentally finding her, and she was like at Diaricus booth. And that's where also like the thing that like made me very warm is that so many VTubers like had such a positive reaction to seeing me, which like made me very warm and happy, you know, because like when I went to Dokomi, I wasn't like expecting much. I was okay with just like walking around and like whatever happens, but there were actually so many people that were like so sweet and warm towards me. So you know, I ended up like meeting with Katie and Fufu as well, and hugging them and talking with them, and that was also like a very sweet reunion. I also ended up like meeting Reikyu. Me and her do not know each other as much, but she does like remember me a bit. She knows my name at least and whatnot. So I was like, okay, not bad, cool. I talked with her in Italian for a bit, nothing crazy. And then I also met like Ravi. Ravi's like another VTuber. She had her own booth, and also her when I came to say hi, she was like super happy. She was like, "Hi, Valley," and she kind of like ran to me, like hugging me, and I don't know. Everyone was just so wholesome. Everyone was just so warm. You know, I was just like really happy about that. And, like some VTubers are very chuggish wholesome. I shared a lot of warm hugs in that moment. So in that sense, I had plenty of fun. I ended up like meeting a bunch that I haven't seen in a while, and I'm really, the reason why I'm really excited about Offkai is because I already have so many meeting.
Everyone loves you, but I love you more.
Hi, Sadie, I love you. Hi, meow. I love you more. Sandy, I'm going to ship your stuff today. I went to print the label today, so I just have to, like, after gym, I will be able to ship it. You will get your good loot soon. I also sneaked in a tiny little card from me. Meow. You're the best, no you. Stop, I can't handle wholesomeness. Stop it. No. Guys, I would bite Cindy if I could. Just a big nom. Yeah, now I'm going no verbal. Blech. Got too excited. But yeah, overall, it was Dokomi in that sense was wholesome. Just sucks for like the tiny hurdle that I had to deal with between like the trips and whatnot, but it's fine. I'm happy I'm finally home now. And again, this is what I'm saying, that I'm like looking so much forward to Offkai, because there's gonna be so many events and so many friends that I'm seeing that I'm like really happy to see. And I'm just getting like invited to stuff, which makes me happy, because like I guess like before, when I went to TwitchCon, NA and stuff, when you start out small, you know, like you don't really get invited to stuff. I didn't have like Twitch partner back then or anything, so I was trying to like get a name for myself out there. So now that I do kind of have a tiny name, I am getting invited to things, which is really cool. You know, like I have some CEOs coming and being like, hey, you can attend this party. So it's like cool, I feel important. It's like, yay. I am getting invited to stuff. That's cool. But yeah, overall, I am just I'm a happy ball, and this is why when like I came back home, I was like, I'm just happy and grateful for like the good friends and all, and the people who care about me and whatnot. And again, aside this, I'm now super excited for like in like 17 days to use also my new model. And you guys are definitely gonna like it. I hope you guys are gonna love it even. Also, my new room, it looks really cool. I really like how the new room looks like. Very, very happy. I don't know how I ended up here. You've been on my follow list for months. Hi, Sig, welcome. Well, what can I say except you're welcome. I mean, now you're here. Also, I feel like I chose... like, of course, I had to choose the 20th. I had to choose the 20th, of course, because I needed to give everyone more time to finish their stuff. But I really wanted to, like, use it sooner. Y'all am ready? Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. New merch, new overlay, new starting soon. Front page for the first time, and I'm just hypey overall. I need to commission a little ad, like the little ad thingy, like... Which I was thinking... Since a friend of mine, how much merch is it? So it's going to be we're going to have like a shirt. We're going to have I have like a shirt. I have like standees. I have like a shirt, standees, stickers, keychains. Say less. I'm gonna have these. We're gonna have these, and I do believe though, like the shirt might be a petition though. So chat. It might be a goal. It might be a new goal. It might be a new goal for you guys. But I'm overall very, very happy. Oh. Oh, you guys are so cute. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are so cute. You guys are so adorable. But yeah, I'm overall so happy to just like be back home and finally just yap and stream, and it's like so awesome. I'm just so happy. Go. The funny G word. The funny G word. And, well, that was pretty much what happened at... Sin! 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 Sin, damn it! Sin, damn it! Yeah, the goal is not active yet! Thank you so much for the 20 gifted souls! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, I appreciate it lots! Wow. You're supposed to buy the... It's the shirt! It's the shirt! There's no goal right now! There's no goal right now! But either way, I'm happy I can finally also go back to the regular schedule. I will also be going back to watching and like gaming and doing stuff with the tier 3s and patrons. I did not forget about that, guys. I did actually send a proposal there for you guys. There's like a series I actually want to start watching, and I think it would be cool if we could all watch it together. I think that would be really cool. And it's like a series that like a lot of people like talk well about. I want to start watching Vinland Saga. We already agreed on that. Yippee! Okay. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah. Just came here from the YouTube. Love your model. Thank you. Is this the VTuber who's never seen a urinal? I mean, yeah, I've never been in a male bathroom. But, and also, you guys come here in a lot of weird moments. What the fuck? But I don't know, like, it looked weird. It looked like a tiny shower. And also, why is there like a urinal right next to the toilet? Why y'all just... Exactly, why do you piss in the open? Since I'm out of lurking for a bit, welcome back, Valley. Thank you, Dreams. It's okay, you can enjoy lurking, I don't mind. Yeah, no, I'm scared of male bathrooms and like the male etiquette. Apparently... guys, I'm gonna be honest, I would be like a menace. I would be like the type of male pisser to assert dominance, okay? So let's say you are like pissing in like the first urinal. I'm gonna go right next to you and piss you off just to assert dominance, you know? You're gonna be thinking like, why is this person right next to me? I'm just asserting dominance. And then maybe I might even ask you, hey, let's hold hands while we, like, you know, while at it, because, you know, why not? It's so dominant, it's just cringe. Yeah, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Anyway, chat. Listen to this. Ah. Oh. That was me cracking my Red Bull open. Yeah. This is me pouring the Red Bull. Okay. You know, do you guys know what I like doing with this Red Bull? I actually really like adding a spoon of sploosh. And you know what it does? Adding a scoop of sploosh makes it taste like coconut Red Bull, and it tastes amazing. So if you guys want coconut Red Bull for cheap, just add a scoop of sploosh. Sploosh is the flavor, a flavor by Cottontail, which is mango and coconut. It makes it taste like coconut, like Red Bull. So I add a scoop. Oh yeah, and I need to specify it's caffeine free before you guys think I'm like a caffeine addict, like drinking Red Bull with gamer subs. It's caffeine free. Yeah, I know you were gonna say that, City. No, it's just, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Let me get some ice. Hold on. Because we can't miss the ice. I'll get some ice right quick. Chop them up there. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. You hear this? I also have another life hack for you guys, okay? Are you ready? So if you guys eat almonds, you guys should absolutely let the almonds soak in water overnight. They're gonna turn into this, like, I don't know, they're just amazing. I love almonds left in water overnight because they're not as dry and they become like really plump. Anyway, I'm mixing this a bit because, you know. Oh, this is amazing. Ah, so refreshing. Holy. Nyam nyam. Valley the bartender. Hold on. I got you. Well, shit, I shouldn't do that. It's... Okay, whatever. If I do that, I'm gonna lose all the gas. I actually just lost all the gas by doing that. My Red Bull has turned lean. Oh well. It's fine. Have you tried the new Red Bull summer flavor? Nope, because there's something about drinks that have calories that irritates me. So like, I like my stuff with sweeteners. I like stuff with sweeteners. I only had an exception when I was like a Dokomi by drinking boba. That shit is so sugary though, but like, it's good. Aspartame. Or however you say it. But I haven't tried it, no. Hi, mister. Me. I actually never tried Mountain Dew, guys. How does Mountain Dew taste like? Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to try Mountain Dew because it's like a meme drink, you know? Like, I was like a kid. I was like a 10-year-old in 2015 and just watching all these edits like smoke weed every day. And I was dying to try like Doritos and Mountain Dew. I remember when I ended up in America, I tried Doritos and I was so disappointed. I was like, they taste just like tortillas. But then don't worry, because I had a different like Dorito flavor years later and I actually liked it. Wait, Chad, what's your favorite Dorito flavor? I love, like, my favorite like Dorito flavor has to be like the purple one, which is like sweet chili. It's amazing. Ah, I miss eating Doritos. What's Mountain Dew the same category as weed? I don't know. It's just a meme, you know, like smoke weed every day. When I went to the US, I got addicted to Pop-Tarts. I still have not tried a Pop-Tart, but even though I never tried it, I feel like I just know how it tastes like by looking at it, if that makes sense. You know, like, it looks like a soft pastry with like, that is like very sugary and like has jam inside. That's what it looks at, you know? Regular cheese, I'm very basic. Okay, but cheese is still good. It's actually very crunchy. Oh, I would expect it to be soft and mushy. Crunchy. They're so good when warm. I've seen some people putting them in like toasters.
Thanks to @Poyex for my sub gift. Veli 1 huggies.
Lavito, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row. Lavito, thank you so much for the 4 months. Also, Mike, thank you so much for the 6 months. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Chat, this reminds me that I have not taken my supplements today. So let's take them together. I have not taken my supplements, so let's take them together. Or did I? I don't remember. Fuck. Did I? No, I don't think. No, I don't have, because otherwise this wouldn't be here. What is this? Yeah, no, I haven't. Don't worry. Okay, I remember now. Okay. Alright, so first supplement of the day is creatine. Creatine, very good for muscles. Very good for gym.
Roots_Hunter gifted a tier 1
Bro,
sub
thank
to
you so
Fluffy
much for
Haiku.
gifting it.
They have given 81
Fluffy.
gift
Thank
subs
you.
in the channel.
Mwah. All right, and I swallow 3 at once. Oh, got it. Boom. Damn, they didn't even struggle. These are pretty big too. Okay. All right, we took the creatine. Next is I don't need to take potassium. Next one is collagen. So we take 2 of these of collagen. I almost spilled my Red Bull. Classic. Then multivitamin. Gummy vitamins. They're actually not gummy vitamins. It's all just like the dry stuff that is hard to swallow. It doesn't even have like the soft membrane. You know what I mean? It's like tough pills. Tough pill to swallow. Also, chat, happy Pride Month and happy Mental Awareness Month. We're all gay together. I managed to hold my friend's boobie, so that makes me gay enough. Hell yeah. Okay, and now I'm taking 2 of the psyllium husk. I don't even remember what psyllium husk even helps for. Then biotin. Is that how that works? Yes. Yes. That's how it works. Star, thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. All right, and now I'm taking biotin and what the fuck is all this stuff? Supplements, duh. And then the last one that is missing is what is missing? I think I took everything, did I? Biotin, I think I took everything, yeah. How many supplements you take? No, I'm just taking like I'm just taking collagen, biotin, multivitamin, and psyllium husk and creatine. That's what I take daily. And it's chill. I feel like I forgot something, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Listen, in theory, these supplements are like optional, but I like to take them because, you know, I know I don't eat my vitamins daily. Like I don't get all the nutrients that I need daily from food. And that's because sometimes I don't eat. Isn't diabetes one? Yeah, it is. Diabetes is actually a chronic, I don't know if illness or disease. I don't know which one of the two. Roses are red, violets are blue. Guess what? My bed has room for 2. Hi, Gay! Gay was here. You know what? W raise. They're supplemental. Exactly. Like supplements are meant to be like a thing on top. And you can decide to take it or not. So. And I decide to take it. They supplement you, yeah. This reminds me, I still have like the Gamer Subs, Gamer Rays, and did you guys know that Gamer Subs now gives creatine? So if you guys want, use code VALE for 10% of Gamer Subs, you know? I like to take biotin and collagen because collagen helps with skin. Biotin helps with like hair, nails, and all the good stuff, right? And then like the multivitamin, this one is really good because it literally has 27 ingredients. So this is like, it has so much shit. It has, listen, vitamin C, magnesium, potassium, vitamin B3, iron, vitamin E, zinc, calcium, vitamin B5, manganese, vitamin B6, vitamin B2, vitamin B1, copper, vitamin A, sodium, vitamin... Wait, it has sodium? This is crazy. Vitamin B9, iodine, selenium, vitamin B12, vitamin B7, chromium, boron, choline, molybdenum, vitamin B2. So yeah, it has a lot. The taste. Swag Carrico reads your supplements ASMR. That's exactly what I did. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been aggressive cutting to the point where like I'm kind of neglecting my protein intake sometimes. Like before I was like eating very nutritiously on purpose, but like right now I'm like extreme cutting to the point where like, you know, sometimes I don't always hit my protein goals. So for example, today I think I had like 40 grams of protein so far, or maybe like 45. I still have like 40 to go. I think Oh, dude, don't even send the... I think if I were to try to do push-ups right now, I would not be able to do any. I don't know. Is that a bit counterproductive? Maybe. Maybe it is, but I don't know. I can't force myself to eat too sometimes, like... Ah. Remember not to push your diet too far. Again, I'm not pushing my diet too far. Listen. I wanna say this like clearly. It is a bit annoying that people like get concerned about the diet because it's a goal. It's like I have to diet if I want to get to a certain weight goal. Like there's no other way around it, and people get concerned about that. But like you shouldn't, because like it's just a goal. Once I get to the goal, I'll just eat to back to normal and eat my maintenance weight. But until then, I have a goal to hit, and it's not that I can't, like, you know, I have to do it. I have to do it. It's a stupid goal. How is it a stupid goal? I just want to get lean. I'm actually still like, you know. I don't want you to unnecessarily starve yourself. Well, it's not unnecessary. I want to say starve though, because when I'm hungry, I just eat. I just eat less calories. Just take more time to get there and actually eat healthy on the way. No, I like to be extreme. No. The taste. Hi, Arctic, welcome. Right now, I'm waiting. Do you guys know? And hence the concern. But I'm still eating. It's not that I'm not eating. Listen. I am still eating. Like today, again, I had the protein bar and I had the protein shaker. And now I'm waiting for like my konjac rice to arrive. Cause then I can like, I have like something I want to make, which is like this rice. I have like this rice that I want to make with like shredded ham and cheese. And it's like so yummy, and I love to eat that. And then I add like a scoop of protein in that as well. So it's basically another 20 grams of protein, all at the same time where the rice is like barely has any calories. Something that's why I'm not hearing those 8G of Allah. What even is Allah? Also, you need to consider that like the previous days I've been eating like a freaking pig. Oh, beta-alanine or what? Oh, fat. How much can you bench was the question. I have never done a normal bench, but when it comes to bench press, I can do 30 kilos. And 30 kilos would be, I think, 60 something pounds. Also, don't worry, you didn't sound annoying, yeah, 66 lbs, I guess. Wish I could go to Dokomi. You're such a pretty kitty. Thank you, Kava. It's fine. There's a lot of events in the future I will be at. And yeah, I was gonna say, Shady, don't worry about it. I know you guys are concerned. Don't worry about it. But I'll be fine. I just like to take things to the extreme sometimes. And I can't like not take things extreme sometimes. Like when I focus on something or like a goal, I'm like very stubborn about it. I've realized. Remember when we were talking about whether I'm stubborn or not? I don't think I'm stubborn in terms of like opinions, because I'm very open-minded. But when it comes to like me putting my mind to like a goal, there's nothing that can be said or done for me to move away from it. Like if I put my mind that I want to do something, I will do it. I think that's like my kind. Let it run my moon. I'm just very goal-oriented, I would say, rather than stubborn. And if it wasn't for the fact I'm so goal-oriented, I wouldn't get to the goals I want to get to. Pace yourself. The problem is you can't pace yourself because, okay, let me tell you some of my experiences. Every single time I set my mind to a goal, a lot of people always like try to sway me away from it. When I first started gymming, I think one of the most annoying things I deal with all the time is always people trying to stop me from doing things. So Ever since I was young, I've always wanted to go, like let's say when I was younger and I wanted to like do like a sport, I wanted to do like volleyball. My parents would tell me, oh, you're not gonna be able to do volleyball because you're too lazy. You're never gonna be able to do that. And you know, so I never ended up like doing volleyball when I was younger because my parents just kept telling me I'm a lazy person. Then there was one point in my life where I wanted to go gym and I got told the same thing. You're too lazy. You're never gonna go to the gym. You're never gonna do anything. So I never ended up going to the gym. I remember telling my parents I really want to start horse riding, and they were like, oh, you're too lazy. You're never gonna go do horse riding, and so on. And, you know, and then I ended up like growing up and paying for all of these interests of mine. I ended up like starting to pay for myself and doing these things on my own. And even when I started, so like another thing is that I know, like, as much as I love my parents, they do have certain toxic traits. Of course, I think, you know, not every parent is perfect. But in my case, I started like going to the gym, and then even as I started going to the gym, at the very beginning when I started like, you know, eating nutritiously and like lifting a lot, both my mother and my stepmother were telling me, oh, you're doing the wrong thing, you're weightlifting, this is bad, you need to like do something else if you want to lose weight, you need to like stop lifting. And I kept hearing that over and over and over, and it genuinely like tired me. I kept doing my thing anyway. And now I'm like at a spot where I won because I got there the way I want. And now they're the ones telling me like, oh, wow, you've done so much progress. That's because I ignored them. And then there was like another scenario where like something similar happened, where it's just like, I want to do something, and it's just always getting told the negative. Or it gets tedious. It gets tedious. You guys, like, many things in my life that I succeeded in were things that like people around me would always like tell me to not do and like stay away from, because like I would never achieve the goal I want, or like basically always like just enemies on whatever I wanted to do. Hell, even VTubing, sometimes they like some things that I wanted to do, people will be like, oh, if you do that you're gonna end up here, if you do this you're gonna end up there, and I ended up like ignoring it, and I ended up actually where I wanted to be. Many such cases, and sometimes it can be really tiring to deal with. And yeah, sometimes it's better to block out the noise. Correct. Or like very basic scenario, a lot of people are like tell me again not to do something, and then the blah blah blah. It's the same for trying to like anime back in the day. It's so interesting how like anime became so mainstream now. Turn it up, 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 up. Or like another one was like, I don't know, this is like a bit sillier, but like I remember there was like a one time where like I was investing in stocks and whatnot, and everyone was telling me, don't invest in stocks, you're gonna lose money, that's so risky, you're getting scammed. And then I ended up making like 1,000 profit, and then that's it. Like I haven't looked in stocks for a long time, but like for the time being that I was like looking into it, I did end up like making my own profit. So again, I succeeded in something that like a lot of people were like telling me like to stay away from. And it's like, oh, and sometimes it's like, even then, risks are like everywhere. So like, I feel like the main reason a lot of people don't go far is because they're scared to take risks. I think that's the main. A lot of people are like scared to just like take risks or like do things in life, and that's why many times they end up like stuck in the same cycle, or like not, because they're scared to move from it. I think one of my biggest personality traits is that I stand by what I say. And it's so funny because like a lot of my friends or like people always like challenge me, you know, like when I say something, they always tell me, oh, it's easy to say stuff, but like not to do it. And then I end up like proving it to them that I can do it. And then that's where like they kind of like fall back. It's funny. I had some scenario happening like that recently, which I can't go into detail, but basically they were like, oh, you're just like talking, you're not going to do anything. And then I actually done it, and then they kind of... they were surprised. You literally have a lesbian emote with Cinder. Meow. But listen, I'm not saying this. I was gonna say, listen, I'm not saying this because like, oh, I want praise or whatever. I'm just genuinely saying this because I mean it. I feel like a lot of times you guys might miss on opportunities just because like people try to like tell you what you should do. But you know what's my best advice? Never take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. I think that's like my best advice I can give you. And I've learned so much from that advice because every single time if someone told me not to do something, it always came from someone who's like not where I want to be in life, you know? Or like they're actually like stuck. Or they're like somewhere where like, you get what I mean, right? Again, I don't want to throw shade, but many times they were like at a worse point than I am. And many times I would just be like, why would I take advice from you? You know, like if I were to take advice from someone who's far more successful or like at a good point, then I will take advice from them. But if not, then probably better not listen to them. Oh, this Red Bull was refreshing. You guys already know because I've like talked to you about them before. But I had a friend who was like so negative. I had a friend who's like was dragging me down all the fucking time. And I was putting up with their ass because I was trying to see like the good in them. Which fucking sucks because there's like they actually taught me that there are some people who like are genuinely bad people. I am a person who likes to see the good in everything. But I've recently learned that some people are just bad and you cannot like, you know, saying this is stupid, you can't really fix them. Only a therapist can help them. So, but I had this person that was like so negative all the time and genuinely dragging me down so much on so many things. It got really bad. Part of me is really happy that I don't have to put up with their ass anymore. And it's so funny because like I blame myself for it. Because at the time, I was already moving on. I tried to give them another chance because they came with an apology and they said they were going to change. Biggest mistake, chat. If they come back and they're like, oh, I can change. Because I remember at the time I was telling them, I'm not going to be friends with you unless you start going to therapy. And they're like, oh, but I don't have the money for therapy. And then after a while, I ended up like befriending them anyway because I genuinely believe they maybe have changed. No, they just put the best self on the front for like a month or two and then they went back to the same person they were before. Which is like, I despise myself for it because I should know better. I should know better. I know how it works. But I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt. I learned. Never doing that again. I'm very cynical when it comes to people, but I still try to give the benefit of the doubt. They're not changing for anyone. Yeah. I think that just makes you a good person, Melly. It might make me a good person, but it also made me a person who lowered my standards for a while and genuinely made a fool out of myself because I really, really tried to see the best in this person. Because when you interact with someone and you might see like a quality or two, you might like believe yourself that, okay, maybe there's a chance, there's a possibility, but no, some people are genuinely just bad and genuinely so toxic. And my brain couldn't accept that. Like, my brain couldn't accept that there's people out there who actually want the bad for others and not the good. And I thought that maybe they were misunderstood and so on, but no. They actually weren't misunderstood. They were exactly taken as they are. And everyone saw that. And I tried to, like, ignore it. So I felt, like, stupid for that. I'll drag myself down. Don't need other people to do it for me. For me, it's really hard to drag myself down. I feel like I'm very positive. So, like, when bad things happen, I always start to see the positive in things or, like, you know, get to a point. Also, Wonder, thank you so much for the 6 months. I'm so sorry I was yapping. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Sorry. People are genuinely trying to be better and just need someone to call them out when they sit, but there are others who just pretend. Yeah, no, this is the thing. There's a lot of good people out there, people who, like, you know, but there are some other people who for example, again, you might like meet people who had like trauma and whatnot, and with help or like, you know, with support, they get to be good people, or that they were never bad people to begin with. But then there's like other people who are like actual bad people. For example, like when I used to talk to you guys about narcissists, narcissists genuinely cannot be changed. They're just awful people to begin with, and you can't do anything about it. That's the bad people I'm talking about. And I told you guys I was like putting up with one for a long time, and I was still trying so hard to see the good in them, you know? So Dusty, hi! Hello! I hope you've been well. So, and it's true. We're all selfish in our own ways, but it's acceptable if it's done unwillingly. I think to me, like the biggest shame to me about that was that I was trying to keep them as a friend, even though my entire friend group hated the fuck out of this person. I think that was like it was like a very niche scenario that I've never had happen. Just a person that not a single soul liked, and there was a reason for it. Like it's not a coincidence, but and I had to like justify their actions to my friends, like, or justify to my friends like, oh, why are you friends with this person? And I would just be there sometimes being like, God, I don't even know myself, you know, but like I just tried to see the good in people. I think that was like my most like humbling or like awkward thing I've done. But I learned from it. I'm no longer putting up with anything. That's one of the main reasons I called you stubborn. Yeah. I think that might be one of the reasons why Seth just called me like stubborn at the time. It's because everyone was telling me, hey, this friend of yours is pretty toxic. And I was just like, well, maybe there's some good in them, you know? And yeah. Yo, lucky the music is banging. Hi, sir! But the problem about me as well is that I tend to like keep to myself a lot, right? So when I find someone who I like to interact with daily or like talk to daily, I kind of like to keep them to, you know, to myself in a way. So I guess that's why it can be hard to, when you give a person 5 chances, there's no way to salvage that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... What can I say except you're welcome? Hi, Gavin! Hello, welcome! How's it going? Yeah, no, the music just goes so hard right now, actually. Britt, when are we hanging together again? I miss you. You have a good heart, Belly. Thank you, Francis. I mean, I just try to see the good in people, and not everyone is a good person. This is what I learned. I thought everyone can be good. Not everyone is good. I once had a friend who was very good to me when we were alone and behaved the opposite way when we were in. That friend was my crush, by the way. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that, Shirley. They did not deserve you. I'm still waiting to tell you I told you so, but I'm patient. That's the problem. I think all my friends are ready to tell me that. Everyone is just ready to tell me I told you so. And I'm just like, no, don't tell me that. Be open-minded, but trust your instincts. Yeah. I was very open-minded in that sense. Because, like, this is the sad thing, right? When you deal with, like, people who are bad for you, there are, like, glimpses or, like, moments that are, like, very positive and nice. And so... And for a person like me, who I see the good more than the bad, it was outshining many times the bad, you know? I was just like, okay, I know they're like a really awful person, but sometimes they can be really nice, and sometimes things can be like nice, and it's cool to just like talk and hang, you know? But, you know, you can't always justify everything. That's called love bombing. I wasn't getting really love bombed there because it's just a friend, so... It's just the fact that, like, I was putting up with them, like, lying about random shit because I was like, okay, maybe they're just, like, traumatized. I don't fucking know. I was justifying them lying all the time. I wish I was subscribed, but I have no money. I'm sorry, Gabby. I'm sorry, Gabby. Love bombing doesn't mean it has to be romantic. Isn't... No, it is, though. Love bombing is the whole point of... Oh. Love bombing? Wait, what? Manipulation tactic disguised as affection. While it can feel like a fairy tale at first with intents too good to be true attention, its ultimate goal is to lower your guard. Oh. Dokomi rushes milestones. Genuine romance builds trust and emotional connection. Boundaries. Love bombing, no personal space or boundaries, often demanding all your time.
X7
Well, I found out something new today.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Gabe
Sam, thank you for gifting a sub to Gabe. Thank you.
They have given 1777 gift subs in
Some
the
people are
channel.
awful because they can't come to terms with their own insecurity, so they put up an armor. Yes. The thing about narcissists is that they will put up an image. And let me tell you, the funny thing that stands out about narcissists is that they will act like bad people, but they will do nice things for their own image. Like, they will do things not because they want to do them, but because they have an image to uphold. And I realized that after this person used to do nice things for me, and then they would bring them up to my face after, being like, oh, I was doing that just to be nice. And that's where, like, it started, like, kind of, like, kicking in, or, like, I was starting to clock in on that, because I was like, what do you mean doing that just to be nice? Like, well, because when I've done things for them, I wasn't expecting anything in return. But they told me specifically, oh, I was doing that just to be nice. And it was not the first time they told me that. They would use that exact excuse for, like, many things. Like, you know, they would get invited to, like, an event they don't want to attend to, and they would be like, oh, I'm attending just to be nice. See, that's, you know, odd. I still kind of have an image I want people to have of me, but I don't obsess over it. No, this is different. There's a difference between trying to have a nice image and being a nice person, you know? Because you can, like, decline and accept requests and whatnot, and, you know, you get it. Hold on. Had to. The summer was guilt trip the whole group to visit them when they went to London. Oh yeah, and that's like the main. I think the main problem I had with like this said friend is that they were just so disingenuous all the time. They just couldn't like own up anything. Like they couldn't own up anything. They're, like, let's say they didn't want to hang out anymore, they wouldn't say like, oh, I don't feel like hanging out anymore. They would just like come up with like the most random bullshit excuse just to like get out of the situation. And it was like so obvious. And I don't know, it was just like such iffy, because it's like, I'm the most understanding person. You don't need to lie all the fucking time. Pathological liars will lie all the time and just blame everyone else but themselves all the fucking time. And they're just not, they're aware of it, but they will act like they're not aware of it. I think that's the thing that like pisses me off. I think that was the thing that annoyed me so much about interacting with them, actually. There's nothing wrong with bullshitting an excuse. Are you a pathological like? Unless I missed something, are you talking about someone specific? I was mentioning how like I was talking about like narcissists and how like I used to have like a person I used to like put up with in my life, basically. I'm a good person. In reality, I am the biggest hate watcher.
I need a twin crane now.
Man. Hi, sir. Also, hi, sir. Welcome. Yeah, no, I already talked about them before, but it doesn't really matter. Don't you, Paris? Literally a mod hater. Oh, man. You know what? I have like this sudden urge to hit up my friends and organize a Japan trip. That would be so awesome. Hi, Kat, welcome. Welcome. Hi. Thank you. C'est le jour, la nuit. I've been wanting to go to Japan so much, you guys know. I really want to find like a friend group to just go to Japan with. I think that would be very awesome. Didn't you already organize it with Yuki? No. I was actually organizing it with a different group, which I have to cancel because like one of the people in the group was actually the narcissist person I was talking about, so I have to find a different group to... Oh. What? Wait, one of my friends is on stream right now and they said I do not have the funds for a Japan trip, bro. That's so funny. They knew I was talking about them. My bad. That's so funny. That's so sad. I would love to visit Japan. I love the pics. Dude, I have so many friends who, like, every few months they just post like stuff about Japan, and I'm like getting Japan FOMO because I'm like, fuck, I want to go there too. Make friends with people who live in Japan for funny trip. Really? How the frick? Where do I find Japanese friends? Just randomly go around the VTuber Twitter and like, Belly's literally weeboo. I'm not though. A Japan trip is in the plans for my group as well, but it's gonna be in a long time. I think the biggest problem with like friend groups is making things happen, because it's so easy to be like, oh guys, we should make this happen, or we should make that happen, and then nothing happens, you know? My wallet is so comically empty, little insects fly out when I open it. I'm sorry, Brita. That's so funny though. Should I ask some random people at Dokomi? That's the audience. Okay, bro. But I wouldn't give to go to Japan, but it's way too expensive for me. The thing about Japan is that the flight is expensive, but then when you're there, stuff is cheap, for what I know. Uh-oh. I think so this Saturday. Chat, hold on. Let me check something. What date is Saturday? Fuck. Hold on. I need to check some stuff. 24 Friday. So 25. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Chat, hold on. All right. Okay. Got me like it's so crazy right now. You love me like it's so crazy right now. Let me see if I can do something right quick. Okay, thank fuck it's not sold out. Alright. Okay, chat, hold on. Let me buy something right quick so it doesn't sell out. Imagine I accidentally dox myself. Hee. Wait, what's happening? Will you stream next? Stuff is cheap there because the euro is way stronger than the yen. Yeah. I have 4 in my friend group that consists of 80 friends. Whoa. Dude, I have like here's the thing. I would say that I have like a good amount of people that care about me, but I keep to myself so much. So I appreciate when I have like friends who actually try to look out for me. I'm very like grateful about that. I have like friends who like look out for me, even though like I kind of like sometimes tend to hold to myself. Sorry, I'm zoned out because I'm trying to like order it, like pay for this thing. But yeah, I was gonna say yeah. What was the question, chat? If I stream Monday. Next. I don't know. Apply. I'm so zoned out. I'm gonna go stream. She was gonna say nothing. Yeah, no, I was gonna say something about Monday. Streaming Monday. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. But let me tell you guys. Okay, so what I was doing is that I was basically, I'm currently quickly buying some tickets for an event that has like tickets running out soon, and I'm trying to like organize everything so that like I'm like, you know, I'm trying to buy it as soon as possible because I was waiting for like a response from a friend of mine, and now that I basically got like the green light, I can do that. Hey baby girl is you, no. What even is it? It's some event happening at Offkai. It's like a party happening at Offkai. Sure. I'm just yeah, no, it's not about the Japan trip. That would be so funny though. Gonna give it up to me. Okay, let me I really want to go to Japan though, that's for sure. Also, sorry, I'm just like zoned out. Okay, I think I got it. Having so many trips close to one another is like a punch in the stomach. Okay. Are you going to Offkai? I will be going at Offkai, yeah.
Sub to Shady
Colin, thank you so much for gifting us sub to Shady.
They have given 11 gift subs in the
Thank you so much. I appreciate you lots. Thank you. There's so many follows today. Hi, welcome everyone. I was getting FOMO with your last post. I want to go one day. Oh, so sorry. Don't go. Don't get FOMO. I wanna see and I don't wanna be alone, cause she got me in a daze. Your religion makes us sway. We go back and put them running on and can turn away. Baby boy, could be wonderful like this. To say something about in a way you twist, cause you got me in a daze. Your religion makes us sway. I'm caught up in you and I'm tempted to stay. Just so you want me, when you gonna give it out to me? Entice and you're making me want it. Honestly, I don't see me going to cons. That's okay. I think, Fuck you! What would you do that for? Whoa, what happened? Hold on. Yo. I will not say what just happened, but I find that funny. Okay, freak. Sorry, I'm just laughing because like while I'm checking my email, I got like a notification of like Throne gift suggestions. There is some freakazoid, one of you freakazoid guys that is suggesting me 2-piece open crotch crisscross teddy and stockings, mellow lime. 2-piece lace-up garter teddy and stockings, audacious pink. Not bad. It's like, who am I wearing the stockings for? I'm a single mingle pringle. A Vulcan silicone dildo. Okay. Sandar silicone dildo. Actually, I don't even know where I would put those dildos, bro. I don't even know what my mom would think if she saw them. Epic dildo Riona Dawn. Okay, cool. Looks pink and blue. I like it. Another gifting suggestion. Hades. Silicone dildo. Hades medium. Very cool. I wanted to ask, did you visit any cities in Poland? I've been to plenty of places in Poland. I've been to Poznan. I've been to Gdansk. I've been to Łódź. I've been to Warsaw. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I was just looking at my suggested like recommendation gifts on my wish list. That's very poggers. Thumbs up. No, I approve it. Hold on, let me viewer order. Proceed. It won't let me edit my details. Why is that on your? Don't ask me. Someone proposed them. That's like asking me why did someone suggest? I don't know. What the hell? I mean, hey. I appreciate if some of my members want to gift me toys, I guess. But I kind of don't need them. No, I know. Talk to me, I know. What did I come back to? I mean, it's funny because like there's one of you guys that I'm just putting on blast right now, but like realistically, it's not that deep. They don't know about the incident. There was only one time I got like a toy gifted, and it's actually like Such a good toy too. It's actually so good. I'm sorry, but like it's TMI, but it's a good toy. And speaking of, I think my mom saw my stuff while I was away, because like the box where I keep the loot in is moved. Like I left it under the bed and I came back and it was like outside the bed. For those who do not know, I don't fucking know where people hide their shit, their loot. But I keep mine in a very non-suspicious looking Shure SM7DB box. So, you know, from the outside, it looks like a microphone. And then you open, and then there's a different type of microphone. There's different types of microphone inside. And then maybe there's also some flowers, you know? There's like, you got some flowers, you know, that kind of like, and then and then you have like a very, very nice microphone that like goes like, anyway. I have more than one type. Okay. The reason why, okay, realistically, I only have like, listen, I might have about like 3 to 4 flowers, not because they're good, but because like they all broke after like 3 uses each one of them. Fucking stupid AliExpress roses, bro. Don't buy them. They die so quick. So I have like 3 fucking roses. I look like I'm keeping like a garden in this box. And I haven't touched them in ages, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like I only use this one toy that I got from Throne. Like I'm a loyal girlie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Plug it in the wrong hole.
Hi. How rough are you when if they break so easily? No, they're just fucking China. Like they're just from China number 2. I don't know. They're just like shit. Guys. Because if you want good quality toys, maybe you should consider like a certain company called LOVANSE, but I'm not sponsored by them. But low-key, I will tell you guys, I've actually been emailed by them for a sponsor. They actually emailed them and they were like, hey, Valley, I think you'd be a perfect partner to partner up with. Me? Perfect partner? I'm not a sex worker. I don't even know how they assumed that. But they said you would be the perfect partner. We can partner up with you. Do you guys think they're gonna send me free toys if I partner? That company usually choose people who do fancy. I know! I don't do that! They just saw me being a VTuber and they were like, ah, perfect. Ah, perfect. I heard feet. No, we were talking about roses and toys actually, but you might be deaf. I mean... Hi, welcome. I think they would, to be honest. Okay, but it would be so awkward because it's like I don't really do that, so it's like oh, I am deaf. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's so fine. Okay, you know what? Speaking of giveaways, chat, I will be also having giveaways during my debut. Not the giveaway you're thinking about, but like I will be probably asking my managers like Uwu Market and
hey
Gamer
guys,
Subs
do you like pegging? Hey guys, do you want to be pegged up?
I will be asking my Gamer Subs and my market managers to give me some codes that I can give away during the debut, so you guys can maybe get a chance to get a little nice discount for your stuffs. How does that sound? They weren't the only ones that reached out to you. Yeah, they reached out a bunch to different companies. And you jerk it out. Send awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay. Well, now... Hold on. I need to write it down in my notes. Okay, actually, I'm gonna write it down later. Remind me to... Wait! Oh, shit! My phone hasn't charging this entire time! Dude! Okay, so it's happening again. Like, I told you guys that, like, my charger, like, my port has, like, a problem with charging. And it just doesn't charge. And it's happening now. I will need to bring my phone to repair. and tell them, hey, I don't know what the fuck you've done, but like the charger port just struggles to charge. I fucking hate that. I just realized this is bad. Guys, my phone is gonna die very soon because it's at 17 and it was at 100%, but VTubing consumes so much. Yeah, it's not charging. If they're gonna charge me even more, I'm gonna be pissed, by the way, because like I really hope that they're not going to do that. Do you guys think they're gonna charge me more even though they replace the charger and it doesn't fucking work? Like the charger port? That would be very annoying. I don't know what's up with people not being able to do their proper job. Because like, I paid to replace the charging port thing and they've done a bad job. And then I went to the dentist and I also have to go to the dentist again because I still have like pain in the cavities that they supposedly have filled. I am losing! Bastards. Is it lightning? What do you mean? Did they mention warranty of some kind? No. No warranty. I just brought the phone. They told me, okay, we're gonna change this part and you have to pay us $100. So this is the thing that pisses me off. I paid $100 for them to replace a part that like is actually really cheap. Is it a lightning model? I don't know. I don't know any of that. The port is... Oh! Oh, the port is the iPhone. It's not USB-C. It's not a USB-C. It's the iPhone port. And I tried to unplug and replug and it doesn't work. And the problem is that my other iPhone... You know what? Since my iPhone is not charging, I should start charging the other one. So maybe by the time it dies, then I can use the other one. Okay. Smart. That's what lightning is. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Then it's a lightning phone. Yeah. Oh, my mom is gonna hate me today because like I am making her take me to the phone repair place. Oh, wait, this sucks. I won't be able to listen to music at the gym because both my phones are dead. No. I will have to listen to the fuck-ass music that they play at the gym. And it's gonna be stuff like, I'm in love with the shape of you. We push in love like a bonnet do. I'm in the gun with the bonnet too. I'm in love with your body. I mean, I've already been to the gym before without music, and the music was... I feel like that one time that I actually went, they had good music playing. Like, they literally... That one time I went there, they had, like, Disorder playing. Sorry, not Disorder. What is it called? Toxicity. Yeah, Toxicity. They actually had Toxicity playing, and I was just like... I was in heaven. I was like... What? They're playing System of a Down at this gym? But let me tell you, that was like the only time they were actually doing that, because like all the other times they always play stuff like, again, stupid music, gym music, like I don't know. Yeah, the port is fucked, so I can't charge it. But the fact that you said that, I could charge my other phone while I'm at the gym and use that to listen to music. So that might work, actually. I will just use the other one. I guess I will be going around the gym with like a stuff and whatnot, with like a... Wait, let me check. Wait. First, let me check. Yeah, my other phone is charging, so it is a port issue. And the reason why I know it's a port issue is because when I was at Airbnb, I'm not gonna lie, I was lazy to charge my phone with like my own charger, so I asked my friends if they had one, and when I put their own charger in my phone, it immediately gave me like a water damage warning. They were like, oh, water detected in the port, press if you want to like a charge anyway. But like now the port doesn't charge at all. Like it doesn't give me that, like it doesn't tell me that at all. So that's how I know that like the port is fucked. Dude, I really hate dealing with all these phone problems, and I'm gonna be so pissed if they're gonna like charge me more because they've done such a shit job. And in situations like these, I just want to like buy a new phone and be like, fuck it, you know? Just be like, let me just get a new phone and then fuck it, we ball. Because I've been told that apparently iPhones are water resistant, but somehow my phone got damaged from the water, from the rain that one time. I don't know. Hi, B-Love, welcome! Oh yeah, we're raving here, listening to music. Watch women's soccer, that's surprisingly fun to watch. You know, one thing that I've hugely noticed between male soccer and female soccer is that female soccer is actually competitive. Guys, those few times I watched male soccer, it was always the same shit, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. They would literally like start like rolling and tumbling on the ground every 2 seconds just to like waste time. It's so painfully obvious too that they're doing that just to like waste time or like try to get like, you know, let's say like a guy kicks the ball and they pretend that they have been like pushed on the ground and they literally just like throw themselves on the ground and start rolling. And then when they realize that like the guy, I forgot his name, but like the guy that holds cars, right? When they realize that that guy's not gonna do anything, they immediately get up and go back to running. It's so fucking embarrassing, dude. Yeah, the referee. Yeah. When they see that the referee's not gonna do shit, they just immediately get up like nothing happened and start running again. It's so fucking humbling. It's so funny. Because it's like, bro, you're being so dramatic. But then you watch like women's soccer and they're actually being competitive. It's really cool. It's such a huge difference. Guys, I remember watching like Worlds and it was like, I don't know, Italy versus like France or Italy versus like, I don't know, it was like World and Italy won. Bro, Italy was like throwing themselves on the ground every second. It was so fucking like genuinely such a shit show to watch. Every 2 seconds, like throwing themselves on the floor, pausing the game. It's just, dude, I don't know. So many sports are such a shit show. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what happened to sports. They no longer feel like sports. Everything is just like an act. Everything is just like an act for money. Even like when you watch anything else, like Vue or whatever, like it's just action. It's just acting in left and right. Lame. Dance until I die. Battle. Legit. That's not because the timer doesn't stop. Basketball always stops the timer doing that. I've never watched basketball, so I don't know if basketball would be any better or worse. Do you guys remember when like they made Mike Tyson fight with Logan Paul and everyone was talking about it, how it felt like it was watching like a grandpa getting beaten up and stuff? Also, yeah, it was so weird because like to this day I don't know if Mike Tyson was holding back or Mike Tyson is genuinely older. Yeah, Jake Paul, sorry, not Logan Paul. I don't, they're the same anyway. No, not really, but yeah, you get what I mean. And I still don't know if there was like Mike got paid to lose, because a lot of people were torn, right? Half were like, oh, he got paid to lose, and a lot were like, oh, he's just old and like, you know. But to me, the fight looked so sad. I don't know, it was like such a sad fight to look at. So, Mamma Mia, hi, welcome. We're going back to Luke and saying that like, are you sure it's not the charger? Why do you guys doubt me all the time? Yes, I'm sure. I just told you when I was at the Airbnb, I tried to use a different charger and it told me I had water damage in the port. And right now I told you that I'm using the same charger that doesn't work on my phone to charge my other phone. It is the port. It's not the charger. I recently changed the part, so like it's not that surprising anyway. Everyone always trying to gaslight me. Even my mom was like, are you sure it's not the charger? Stop gaslighting me. Oh, speaking of my mom, she's calling me right now. Lobo! Okay, hold on, chat, I need to mute.
Hi, I'm back. Wah. I have to feed the cats because my mom is coming home, and I asked her if we can like make 2 stops, one to the phone repairing place and the other one to ship the package. Oh, my other phone is finally turning on. It took it like 10 minutes or something. Hi, chat. Hello. Cherry slushy is nice, so hot today. Guys, I've been having such a big craving for a carbonated slushy. Holy. I remember when I was in the Netherlands and I went to like the cinema and they had like carbonated slushy and it was so good. And I remember going to the UK and they had like, you know, some random gas station. They had like exact same thing. It's like the blueberry cherry carbonated slushy. It's amazing. I love that so much. I don't know they made carbonated slushy. I know, because it's not a common thing in Europe or like, you know, in Italy. I mean, I just mentioned 2 places that are like pretty much Europe, but like, I mean that like it's not common here and it's so good. And because like in Italy we have granite, but they're not carbonated. And there's something about like carbonated slushies that just like hits right. It's like so refreshing and so nice. Oh, guys, I don't want to leave you. But I have stuff to do, but I don't want to leave you. Your cat has attachment issues. I don't want to leave. I need my daily dose of flopper and yapping. I'm sorry. But I have to go. Wanted to say something, but Belly came back. Meow. I will stream when? Well, someday, you know... What I would really like to do is like some cooking stream and like collab with like a VTuber friend. Ideally, it would be so cool if me and Sydney were just like cooking together. Maybe someday it'll happen. Would be really cool. Just 2 Nekomimis in the kitchen. That would be really cool. Take care, Valley. The amount of Yappa listening is plenty for us. I'm glad. Cooking stream in Japan. Damn, that would be like peak. Funny you say cooking stream soon because we used to talk about yesterday. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they had a collab without me. They hate me. I'm kidding, of course. They knew I couldn't attend, but a cooking stream. What happened to your plans with Yukime? Is that off the table now that she's taken? What do you mean? She was always taken, dude. She has been taken for the past 10 years or something. I do have plans to go with Yuki somewhere, like maybe Portugal. I've never been in Portugal, so I think that would be cool. She invited me to Portugal. Who knows? But, chat, I really have to go now. I'm so sorry, but I thank you so much, guys, for being here. I will actually go back to posting schedule. Also, chat, remember that if you're a patron or a tier 3, we can all watch together stuff. And I do plan to watch Vinland Saga. I am really interested in that. So if you guys are not in the Discord, join the Discord. Thank you guys for being here. I love you. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are so precious and sweet, and I appreciate you a lot. I hope you guys had so much fun. I was happy to talk to you guys again. And I will see you guys. I will have to see when to make the schedule. I also need to see if there's any new games to play, but honestly, I've been in such a yappy mood. But yeah, have a good day, everyone. Bye. Meow. Love ya! Wait, should I see who we could raid? Wait. Chat, let's raid Kuro. Is he still streaming? I want to raid Kuro, chat. I love Kuro. Yeah, he's streaming. Okay, let's raid. Raid K9 Kuro. And K9 Kuro. How do you do that? Fuck. Raid K9 Kuro. There you go. Sub. I don't know how to do this. Let's raid! Let's go 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 raid! Yeah! Get ready! Get your message ready, chat! Get your 3, 2, 1! Woo!